rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. She got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
What's up, everybody? Make sure I have the right mic. I do. Good. Okay. Right camera. Okay. We're good. We're good. Different one than I was using on Anthony's. Had to make sure we were all good. Cheers, y'all. Welcome to the show. We are live again. So we are a little housekeeping real quick before we start saying hi to everybody. We are not going to be live next Sunday. I do think I'm going to go live Saturday at 6 Mountain Time, which is 8 o'clock East Coast time. So we'll go live on Saturday for a while and have a little bit of fun. So anyway, we next Sunday are going to be watching Whiskey Mountain's Alzheimer charity stream. So very excited to be watching her do her thing. I put all the details for that, by the way, in the details on down here, so you can go see what the bottles are. If you want to start giving today, I encourage you to get ahead of it and get ready to start giving and dig deep. She might be coming on in a little bit, but I think for a lot of us, it's really, for me specifically, I can't speak for everybody, that charity means a lot. Not because necessarily, I do think my mom had dementia a little bit before she left, but when you have a friend that dedicates their life to something like that, and then they do a stream like this, which is just a small part, like just any money she donates is much less than she actually does. So any money that she, gets through the fundraiser is way less than she actually does herself. And so that's the kind of person I want to get behind. So that's why It means so much to Livewire. I know it means a lot to her. I know it means a lot to everybody in the community. So show up strong for Adriana and Whiskey Mountains. She's going to be on site at the Davilar House in Boise, Idaho. So that should be super fun. I'm not going to be able to be there for that one this year, but I'll be there in spirit cheering her on Sunday night. So with that being said, I have somebody waiting. We got John Kranz. Cheers, buddy. How are you?
Happy birthday, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I had a good birthday. It was pretty quiet. A little out to dinner. I had to work on my birthday, so that's just kind of what happens. I am doing one of my favorite starters for the evening, even though I had scotch on Anthony's stream.
Nice.
I have a little Old Forester 100. I don't want to start too hard.
I'm having a IPA right now. It's been almost 90 the last couple of days here.
Yeah, dude,
And
it was
humid as hell.
Yeah, I went to luckily we don't have humidity. It's still like 95 degrees outside right now, and like 20% humidity, but it's I was at the lake, my niece's third birthday. And man, it was just, even in the in the shade here, there was a shade and a breeze, so it wasn't like ovenish like you get when it's humid in a place like, in a situation like, where you live in Wisconsin, but it was still like, as soon as that breeze stopped, you're like, oh God, it's kind of hot in here.
70% humidity right now. You step outside for 5 minutes and you're just soaked.
Yeah, it's just like, and it's like walking into a wall. Like that's what I remember about going to Florida and being in Florida. Cheers, Christine Vasco and Slapshot. Slapshot, I'm not going to play the game on here. We just have it on in the background. It just happens to be probably, you could argue Champions League, but my understanding, at least from an international soccer day, this is probably the biggest soccer day.
Yep.
Up for another 2 years when the World Cup starts. So,
and the U.S. finally fired their coach.
Yeah, thank God. I don't even know. Are they supposed to be good? I feel like.
Yeah, coach is terrible though.
Man, I think it's hard to find. Like international play is kind of different too, right? Like, don't you have to kind of understand international play better than like Major League Soccer? I feel like they're not going to have the same.
Yeah, because everybody's got more ties to their national team.
Yeah.
Kind of like Olympic hockey too.
You like what?
It's kind of like Olympic hockey too. Everybody's ties to their nation.
The bottom line is like, I'm kind of surprised at just how interested I am, and more in the results. I find it really hard to watch a whole game, but like it's kind of.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but it's fun. Like I'll turn it on in the second half. Usually is when I remember that it's on, and I was like, oh, that was pretty entertaining. Other than watching England play, they're super boring.
But just the tension in the Europa games.
Yeah,
you couldn't turn away.
Well, and it's funny because I was talking to a customer and one of the sales reps that I work with, super hardcore soccer fans. They like play soccer 3 nights a week. They watch, record the Champions League when they're on TV and stuff like that. And they're like watching America's soccer, like South America and North America, like South and North America. I guess that would be America's. They said that is just way more entertaining than European soccer. At least on a national team, you know what I mean? Not necessarily Champions League or whatever, but they're like South America, it's just always attack.
Yeah.
And Europe, it's a little more
England played not to lose the entire tournament.
Yeah, I feel like
almost bit them multiple times.
And I think Canada did that too. Didn't Canada only have 2 goals the entire tournament? That's kind of weird.
They got to the semifinals too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, it's not your fault. I heard what Anthony said, and we know it's Anthony's fault. So cheers, Sugar Kitty. Cheers, Eric. What's up? Jim, I don't see your camera on. Let me know if you want to come on or not, buddy. We got Whiskey Shits in the house cheering us on. We got Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. I don't know if he watches, is it any sports, Daniel Barry, or is it just the best sport, which is American football? Now we got, speaking of pinch hitter, It's in the hole. It's in the hole. Freaking Bill Murray. I still say that's his best role. Dan O.B. Cheers, buddy.
Hey, Dana.
Eating dinner in northeastern Oklahoma. Cheers, buddy. What's up by northeastern? Is that Arkansas and northeastern Oklahoma?
Or close to Kansas, too, yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, top dog. What's up, buddy? And we got one Mo Cast in the house, slumming in a little live wire chat. Cheers, buddy. Oh, let's see. Christine Vasco. She was the first one to chat, but she can get multiple highlights because she's the greatest. And we got John Krantz. He already jumped in. The link is is it pinned? Did I pin the link?
Yep.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Good. I know. I was thinking as soon as I saw Z-Man earlier. I don't know if he said anything yet, but as soon as I saw him, I was like, he says he always has problems doing Streamlabs. But
if you should have Google Chrome on your phone. That's what I'm using. I got the link in there.
Yeah, I mean,
I do it on your phone.
I never have problems with it, and I know we kind of figured out that you can't like go into it in what is it, landscape mode. You have to go into it in portrait mode, and then
I'm in landscape mode right here.
Well, yeah,
I have my phone turned sideways the whole time. Is that an iPhone thing, maybe?
Yeah, I'm not sure what Z-Man has if he has.
Because I have Android, and I never have. I'm always in landscape.
Yeah. Oh, we have Marty. He's out in his porch smoking a stogie. Maybe he'll slum on Livewire a little bit tonight. He has a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Oh, we got Roger. Are you back home, Roger? Are you still down in Florida? We got John Cloud here. We got David. Cheers. Oh, it's 5 Vegas time. Yeah. Adam's going to be like, I got to drink early tonight. That's all I hear you saying right there, Adam. Let's see. I think I'm oh no, I'm not. I thought I was caught up, but then all of a sudden, whoop, nope, not caught up. Let's see. Oh, where am I? Am I caught up? No. Maybe. I don't know. Now I'm like, oh, there's shits. Okay. We got Gordo. Cheers, Gordon Murphy. What's up, buddy? Oh, we got Old Man Joe. For everybody that has won things in the last 4 weeks, I'm sending everything out this week. I've just been working on resume stuff and other shit. So I've not had a chance to get everything shipped out, but I'm going to work on that tomorrow. So, and we got Gordo. Cheers, Gordo.
What's up, guys?
Cheers.
What's up, man? Cheers.
How's it going?
Oh, living the dream. Living the dream.
Nice and humid. How about you?
Yeah, we just got off the river. It's finally down just below flood stage. So went out there all day, and the reason we're back early is because the kids turned into a shitstorm, and I don't deal with that on the river. So.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know you were flooding.
Oh yeah,
Mississippi's been up for a while.
Record high since June 23rd.
Oh really? Which is funny because I feel like 9 months ago they were like, "Oh, the Mississippi's running dry." Wasn't that the Mississippi?
Yeah,
it was like
it literally was, and we had like no snow at all, and then all it did in June was just fucking pour, like every other day.
Oh God. Yeah, we have not had much rain this year. We had a little bit. We were at the lake, and that's allowed me to leave the party. It started raining a little bit, but just enough to where it kind of broke up the little picnic. The wind starts blowing in Colorado, like it hits and is gone in like 20 minutes. But it's kind of been threatening all evening. But it's so hot out still. Like I think it's still like.
It depends. We're like finally in Florida weather where it's 90 degrees and balls hot, and we'll get a flash thunderstorm and it'll be gone. But
oh yeah,
a lot of June we were just getting like just drenched, which is
same here.
Not real normal. So yeah,
that's crazy. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Cheers, Tim. Cheers, Shred. I'm gonna trade spots with you so that things go over my face and not your face. Gordo.
Jim, are you just pulling sample bottles out of your couch? What are you doing?
That's just pulling.
I'm just trying to get them back in the correct bags, and I was looking at this one because I figured I'm on the live wire. I may as well go local.
Oh yeah. What does that say?
Stranahan's.
Oh, Stranahan's. There you go, buddy.
Stranahan single barrel that I got from Ben's friend that I schlepped the whiskey for.
Oh,
I don't have any
dude, I
further
drank
detail than that. Huh?
I drank a lot of Stranahan's on Friday night.
Uh-huh.
I looked at that bottle afterwards and I'm like, no wonder I have a headache this morning.
Bottom shelf
Just
bottle.
a Stranahan single barrel.
Oh, a little
There we go.
114. I like
I
it.
just
Picked it
cashed
up.
a bottle of that.
$22 yesterday.
Yep, $22 at Woodman's.
Yep, that's where I bought mine.
Yep.
Freaking the bonded is $16.
Oh man.
That
Spain.
whiskey guy from New York wanted me to go down to Stark's, saw something on the Stark's page anyway, and it was some Jepson's.
Oh,
Pull up his message,
Oh yeah, Ben texted me that tonight too.
but it was on their little discount display of it was like
$20?
it's not Malort like that.
yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw that on. I think it was Bourbon Real Talk on Facebook. Someone posted about that, and Dan Spear, Deathless Dogs, was like, that's actually probably a really good bottle.
It probably is. I mean, a lot. It's kind of funny how that. I mean, Friday at Fred's and Shane's picks are Jepson stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
There's a Piggly Wiggly here that's got, I think it's a really young, but it's just a plain Jepson's bourbon. I think it's like $18 a liter.
a liter. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's something deeply redneck about buying whiskey at the Piggly Wiggly. And I say that is someone from New England, so I'm probably insulting everybody.
Well, we got a lot of Piggly Wigglies in Wisconsin.
They've been redoing their labeling. Jepson's.
Does Aldi do any bourbon stuff or Scotch stuff?
Not in the States.
No, they've got wine and beer at the Aldi's by me.
Well, they got wine and beer, but I mean, I was wondering if they had like any of their own stuff.
They do
Like
in
Trader
Europe.
Joe's
They don't
wine
have
or
it over
some
here.
shit. Oh,
Is OGD being discontinued?
no.
That rumor comes up every year, but
I thought it's Old Tub that they're pulling back to distillery only, isn't it?
Oh,
Which
is
is
that what
probably
it
a
is?
good
I'd
idea.
buy.
I thought I heard
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
But it's like
Yeah, they
every
don't
year
need to
people
waste
bring,
shelf space on that stuff anymore.
but it's like every year people
OGD's
bring up
good shit,
the OGD 114 rumor, and it's just like, no, they're not killing it off. It's just low production. Knock off the rumor mill. Like,
The fact that
why
I can
would
get
they
that
ever
for-
get rid of that? It's like,
Yeah.
let's just hoist ourselves up on our own petard. No.
I mean, I get that for $22 a bottle. I get Turkey 101 for $23. Why would they make a killing at that price?
Yeah. Get this for $30. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh yeah, a little redwood.
Yeah.
Go California. Yeah, and so also I wanted to bring up just how shitty yesterday was,
Uh-oh.
and
How shitty was it?
it was pretty shitty, and not because I'm a Trump fan, but I just don't think there is any place for that behavior in this country. I don't care if it was Biden or Trump or Kennedy or whatever.
No, there's no place for it. Doesn't matter what side you're on.
It's too much over dramatization of the problem in politics. You know what I mean? Like it is.
Yeah.
The media
I
really
kinda
is the problem.
I have a hard time believing that somebody got that close with any weapon.
Like I just
150 yards? How did they not shoot him?
Yeah, it was 150
Besides
yards.
your nerves are probably just going fucking nuts if you're trying to do that.
But it's weird. So this is where it's not really a conspiracy theory. I just think it's really kind of like weird things. Like at first you're like, man, I could see them see one side or the other, or one group. We'll just leave it a group, not necessarily like Democrat specifically, but one group saying we need to do something about this. We're going to send a pro out there. But then you're like, that is not what happened because he missed.
No.
You know what I mean? Mostly. And I just but you hear like reports where some people that were actually outside the venue were pointing at the guy, and talking to police about a guy on the roof with a gun.
Yeah, they said they saw him walking through the fucking field with a gun on his shoulder.
But the thing
and then
is, usually
crawl across the roof.
Yeah. And it's and nobody did anything, but then you're like, it can't be a conspiracy of that nature because he missed. Pros don't miss at that distance. Nobody's
At
gonna miss.
150 yards, I can do it.
Yeah.
And I suck.
the thing is,
Get 150 yards.
usually Secret Service has every building and roof, secured within a quarter-mile radius of
he's
the
The one guy
He's
they
not just a
interviewed.
candidate; he's an ex-president.
Good thought they would have had a sniper up there themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they did. They had 2 snipers on the roof that actually I think are who dispatched the guy, but it was how did it's not like they were in the middle of downtown New York and there were 8 million windows, right? There are 3 rooftops that they had to worry about.
Unfortunately, do you know how many people show up at a Trump rally with weapons?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole thing is puzzling, but the worst part is somebody else died.
Yeah.
And I mean, not that I feel like the president should be in that kind of danger, but presidents kind of know, the celebrities in general just kind of know there's a certain inherent visibility that they're going to have, but other people in that situation got injured, and that to me is the saddest thing of this whole thing. Is it's a disregard for everybody.
I found a little, disturbing. Normally, if the Secret Service is going to pounce on him and cover him up, why was he standing there with his fist in the air as they dragged him off stage?
Because
they didn't know if it was secured or not.
Yeah, they did. If you listen to the radio, they said the shooter is down before they let him stand up again. Yeah.
Okay.
At least that's what I was watching, on the news last night. It was they were playing just the audio from, the microphone that was standing next to him. And they were all on top of him. And then we heard shooters down. And then he stood up. Okay. Still, I feel like that's if there's just one, in that situation,
how do you know?
guess you got to move him. It's crazy though. The kid had explosives in his car and fucking people are crazier than I am. I'll tell you that. They're pretty stupid. I'm going to let you guys talk for a second. I have somebody calling me right now that doesn't normally call me. So I'm just going to mute for a second.
Okay.
And here I thought Mike was going to wax poetic about Richard Simmons.
Or he can wax poetic about Richard Simmons, but
I thought maybe John would sing a song tonight.
God, no. He's singing, no. No, you don't want that.
What an absolutely bizarre weekend we've had.
Mm-hmm.
We had a presidential candidate get shot at. Richard Simmons died. Dr. Ruth died. Shannon Doherty died. Oh, hell. And if you want to throw Show Duvall in there.
Yeah.
He's on the phone, Gordo, just so you know. He's not ignoring us.
I was ignoring you, yes. It was one of my nieces that don't normally call me, so I was just making sure.
Oh, yeah, you got to take that.
Yeah.
Got to take that.
Well, I'm on mute anyway.
Yeah, I'm sitting out here on the upper patio looking at the 10% chance of rain.
I'm on the upper patio next to the pool.
Exactly. It's right back there.
I got, I had to go check on the Porsche in the garage before I came out here,
BMW.
The BMW, yeah.
BMW. I keep jump off here.
I-Series, you can really get some juice out of them.
What's that? Sorry, I missed it. What'd you say?
I said them I-Series BMWs, it's kind of like the poor man's, I don't know, sweet BMW for modding.
Oh, for modding?
Yeah, you can get some real horsepower out of them pretty easy.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Independent Joe. Oh, you're in back.
Mine at home, I have a little button. My car at home, I have a
Brian.
little button. I want power or don't want power.
Cheers, Tom.
Hey, Slapshot.
Evening, Brian.
Hey, did you fall over at all today, Brian? Did you get hit by a car today, Brian?
I did not.
Okay,
nice.
good. Brian has some bad luck sometimes.
No, Brian's had bad luck for 49 years.
That's when
It's
somebody threw a
funny.
soccer ball in his
See,
yard.
and Trev,
so he can shake his
the
fist at
bourbon
him.
rinse said I need to be in a bubble, but the oxygen supply would get cut off to the bubble, and I would asphyxiate. So, a bubble.
Thanks, Trev.
Let's not have that.
No.
I'm just telling you, like the meanest dog in the world, a bear could be, charging slap shot. He'd pull out that gun perfect, shoot it right in the face, and it would like blow the teeth off of the bear, and they would all come in and embed in his arm.
Correct.
That's kind of how it would work. Yeah.
And we'll see the footprints are already there.
Yeah, that's right.
Eric Gunderson says the game started.
Yep,
Yeah,
it just
finally.
started. We're at 40 seconds. It was supposed to start at like 6 o'clock, I thought, or 8 Eastern, right?
It
They
was
already had a
delayed.
shot on goal.
Yeah, it was delayed. Some
I'm
fans
not on
rushed the gate and got into the stadium.
Really?
So they had to
You
watch it all
think
night.
that happens in a soccer game?
That's right. It is shit.
I wish I would have worked at Area 51 a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want somebody to throw a soccer ball in Brian's yard so we can see him shake his fist at him. Get that crap out of my yard.
No, I wouldn't throw a fist if you threw a soccer ball in my yard.
He threw it at the head. Keep that out of my yard.
Something that moves a little faster than that.
So who do you
You'd
want
stick
to
the
win
cat
this,
on
you
it.
guys? Argentina or Colombia? Even if you don't care, like just as a country, which one would you want to win? John, I'm not going to say. You have to pick one.
I'll pick Argentina.
Argentina?
I just remember.
That's
You
the
remember
dumbest thing I've
in
ever heard.
'94 World Cup where the Colombian defender put it in his own net, and then he went back to Colombia and like the
They
drug
got
cartels killed him.
Yeah, they killed him.
Like that's a
They
little
don't
too
do that.
passionate for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, it's nobody ever does anything stupid like that in
I'm gonna root for Colombia just
as
because
a
fuck
American
Lionel Messi.
football.
Was that Jim?
I'm gonna root for Colombia just because fuck Lionel Messi.
Yeah. He'll probably play in the next World Cup, but this will be probably his last Copa.
Probably the last.
I mean, I thought him winning the last World Cup was going to be the last one for him.
It could be. He may not be around. I mean, he's what now? 37, 35?
Good question.
He looks fucking old.
Yeah.
Look at these guys like totally douching around each other. It's kind of funny.
He's 37.
Well, when we went to the minor league baseball game, my daughter, who's 22, was looking through the program. She goes, "I'm older than some of these guys." I'm like, "How the fuck do you think I feel?"
It's like watching, like in hockey and baseball, like the sons of players you watched growing up now being in the pros.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, he was born after I graduated high school.
Oh, from Independent Joe,
Independent
Green
Joe.
River.
Green River
Catherine,
Cast Strength Bourbon.
I don't like going to the doctor, and the doctor's younger than me. Man, like,
Yeah, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy looking around because it's like I saw a girl driving today and I was like, dude, she looks 12.
yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't feel as old as I am. That's all I'm saying. I don't feel 49.
She could have been born in 2008 and legally be driving.
Yeah, how is that possible? Like, it just seems crazy to me. Yeah, it just seems crazy. All right, that Old Forester was good. I think I'm gonna crack the Bookers that I got a couple weeks ago.
They're
Nice.
pretty
I think
sad.
you
They
should.
walk into the liquor store and now you see 2003 at the counter.
Yeah,
Yeah, like every year,
Forget
you look at the sign and
you're
go,
like-
Christ, I'm old.
it's just crazy. Like none of these people even knew what Y2K was, and they're
What?
None of these people knew what dial-up internet was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you were born in the 1900s?
They never rolled up a car window. Like literally rolled up a car window.
My 30-year reunion was it over?
You say
93?
Great Scott, and they have
Yeah,
no
that was-
fucking idea what you're talking about.
Last year.
Yeah, 93. My 30-year reunion was last year. Shits.
Yeah, mine was
I've been to one
3
of
years
mine.
ago.
Yeah, I'm like, I can never. I mean, we don't really have reunions anymore. I think
Mhm.
just because Facebook is kind of like the ongoing reunion,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Yeah, in
I
lacrosse,
never
was
been to a
25,
reunion.
bars
I
on
would-
Thanksgiving.
I never went to one of my high school reunions, but I got to lock up my class president.
that's the greatest reunion you've ever been to in your life.
And he didn't remember me, and then I explained who I was, and he's like, "Oh yeah, now I do."
My 45-year reunion.
And he was still locked up?
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
went to
at that point,
Lutheran.
I had turned him over to the sheriff's deputies at the jail.
Oh.
I went to Lutheran High School. I graduated with a class of 14. We have a reunion. We show up at a bar.
14?
No way, Eric.
14. There were 70 students in the entire school when I graduated.
Good God, there were 725 in my graduating
Yeah.
class.
Yeah. My
All right,
class was like 380 or something, I think. And then
And
all
I
it's
was
done
one
is
of-
gone down since then for lacrosse.
The high school I went to was one of two in the county that was actually 7th grade through 12th grade.
So they don't say like what percentage is certain age on bookers, huh? They only say where it came from.
Right.
I think that's correct. Yeah.
Which Marty?
It's not Little Book. It's not Little Book.
Shots fired, Marty.
Uh-oh, what did Marty say? Oh, dang. Marty, where you at? You got to get on here with us before you go to bed, dude.
We barely had enough to make one soccer team and one baseball team.
Yeah, you live in pretty small town, Wisconsin, right, John?
Well, this
Is that
was
where you-
a high school in Green Bay, but it was a Lutheran high school, so it was pretty small.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Everybody has to play or we don't have a team.
Pretty much.
Fox River Valley is only like 100x'd in population since then as well.
Yeah, anything from Green Bay all the way to Fond du Lac now is pretty much one suburb.
Yeah.
2024-02. I just got this a couple weeks ago. And it was only $100.
Let me know what you think about it.
Nice.
Like $100, I feel like is kind of the fair rate for bookers now. I mean, kind of the going rate. Because I've seen it much more than that, where I kind of walk away. You know, you see it. I've seen it $20-$30 more than that.
I actually picked it up for $89.99.
America,
That's
$89.99. That's pretty good.
$89.99, and I was
actually
blown
seeing it
away.
less than 100. Wow.
I would
I
buy
saw
it for that.
It was,
No problem at all.
they had one on the shelf, and it was sitting at a
What's up, Vic?
what's the name of the place? Oh, Springfield, Missouri. Big liquor store, Macadoodles. I was up there for a wedding. Walked in
Macadoodle
there.
is the name of the liquor store.
Oh yeah, it's one of
Cheers,
the
Vic.
only ones in the city of Springfield, Missouri. If you're gonna buy liquor, you buy it at a Macadoodles.
Really? I
I
could live
think
in
Booker is
Missouri.
like 125 at Woodman's. It's gotten up there.
Oh, really?
Don't even
120.
look
See, I
at
feel like that's just a little much.
Yeah,
For what you're getting, like that's when, you know, the argument about Knob Creek really comes to play for me.
yeah.
You know, when you can
Yeah.
get the single barrels for less
I
than
can-
half of that.
Yeah, Woodman's has got their Knob Creek pick for $60. ECBP is 65, but Booker's is 125. I'm like, oh,
Hey, Marty.
I can get
Sorry,
I
don't
can get a
hold you
Knob
back.
Creek and an ECBP for the same price.
Marty.
That's, hey, Marty.
I'm sorry, John.
No, that was fine. Hey,
I
we're
just sounds
sold
like
out. That was funny, man.
I couldn't help it.
Nice.
But you know what? What you said after that really made me think. Like you could, with that type of numbers, you barely could fill any team.
Yeah.
I never thought. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
Oh,
at
man.
junior high, we had our 8th grade team. All the 8th graders quit halfway through the season because the coach wouldn't take them to McDonald's. And yeah, you know, they're 8th graders. They quit. They thought maybe he would give in. And he said,
Fucking union bastards.
he went, all right, all you guys you're playing Iron Man tonight. You're dressing both 7th and 8th grade. We played the rest of the games. We played both games, the 7th and 8th grade game. You talk about exhausted after a night of basketball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gordo, we played a school in Wausau once, so we drove from Green Bay to Wausau for baseball. We got about halfway between Green Bay and Wausau, and everybody was singing Puff the Magic Dragon. And we're in one of those extended vans, and the coach literally threatened to pull the van over and leave us in the sticks.
All right, there we go. I started a poll.
Oh,
I'm not dancing on a poll. I just started the poll. So let's see who's going to win.
It's early. Michael will be dancing on the pole at some point.
Like, part of me thinks, like, Messi has been just such the, like, I don't know anything about him personally, but he's always been that, like, big name, and this is probably his last hurrah. But there's kind of something cool about Colombia being on this, like, 24-game win streak or something like that. And I feel like a guy like Messi would kind of make. Now, we have family, which they're not really family, but like super close friends that you call family, that are Colombian. My kids have been to Colombia with them, and so we kind of root for Colombia. But I mean, I don't. I kind of want Messi to finish it off here. Oh. So anyway, that's just me. Let's see where we at. Everybody's rooting for Argentina.
Yeah, Colombia.
Apparently, everybody just likes good beef and not good cocaine.
Well, and Avita.
I guess I'll be the odd man out because fuck Lionel Messi.
Argentina had Avita, so I mean, come on. You remember Avita? Their president?
Oh yeah.
Was that before I was born?
Diego Maradona, and he liked cocaine too, though.
Oh, Diego Maradona.
Oh, is that what? He's
Madonna played Avita.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what was Eric Gunderson saying? Oh, I missed what they were talking.
You can tie Madonna into soccer. There you go.
Dude, I'll tell you, this Booker's is like the epitome of Booker's. Like, this is what, like, what's that?
Which one?
This is 2402.
I've got 04. I have 20. No, I don't have any 22s.
No, this is 2402.
This is 2402.
Okay.
2024.
2304.
Yeah,
okay.
You got 23, yes.
Now, this is the Beam House batch.
Yep. I haven't opened it.
When I first taste this thing, all I'm thinking is, if this was in a blind, you would know this was Booker's.
That's good.
You definitely you would at least know it's Beam for sure. Because you get that peanut butter. Kind of that peanut nutty.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very viscous. It feels very thick. It's got nice legs on it.
Somebody said it had it was like caramelized Snickers.
Caramelized Snickers?
Yeah. And I
don't know what that would taste like.
I'm just telling you the notes that someone else gave.
I swear you guys make that shit up.
Oh, Lord, there's enough people out there in our little land that have do reviews that they come up with their own names for sure.
I'm just saying, like when somebody is like, it tastes like it tastes like buttered honey, but when the butter was toasted or slightly fried before you put the honey in it, and I'm like, fuck you, you can't get all that.
You sound like you're making shit up that's at the state fair.
Yeah, like come on.
Yeah. It's what you had the night before.
Snickers.
Yeah, it's like a toasted
try those
Snickers, but it was toasted like on a smoker that was pecan. No, Applewood.
Pecan smoked deep fried Snickers.
Hey, Gordo, what state fair is doing deep fried ranch?
Deep fried ranch?
There's like deep fried breaded ranch at some state fair. I saw the news the other day.
Deep fried breaded ranch?
It sounds like it has to be Wisconsin, right?
It has to be.
They're
I thought it was
confident in
either
the chat.
Wisconsin or Minnesota, one of the two.
That or they're just selling it at Quick Trip. I mean,
Yeah, all I know is every single note that Shits calls out has to do with a Jolly Rancher.
Jimmy, I like that bottle. I like that taste on that Green River.
Hey,
Yeah, this is good
Mike,
stuff.
did you see my comment?
Oh, I missed it. What is it? Which one?
The one about the soccer goal?
Oh, yeah.
I am what?
Of Madonna. Yeah, for sure. Oh, geez. What are you drinking again, Jim?
I'm drinking a sample of Green River.
Oh, that's the Green River.
Cast
Who else
strength
drinking the
bourbon
Green
from
River right
NHL.
now? Are you the only one drinking the Green River, or was Marty drinking it too?
No, I said I had it. I've
No.
got it.
Mr. Mom in the chat is drinking it too, but no one else drinking. I know. There's Thompson in the chat.
One blue raspberry bitch.
Oh, Mr. Mom is also in law enforcement. Nice. We've got excellent representation from that field in this community. And Marty has been arrested several times. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He only
always
goes
gets
for the
off.
he only goes for the cavity search.
I mean,
yeah, it's amazing what those officers will let you get away with if you just give them a little tug.
well, I
Right,
mean,
Marty?
I only drink at red lights, and I'm not driving, and they don't understand that.
Yeah, you're just traveling. Oh my God. I watched this guy, Team Skeptic, on YouTube. I don't know if you've ever seen him, but he's getting sued by that chili guy from Las Vegas. Anthony probably knows that chili guy who was thrown in jail for interfering on a traffic stop.
Oh, yeah.
And he actually just got out. After 4 months in jail, the judge overturned it and said he was exercising his First Amendment rights or something to that effect. Which kind of seems like bullshit to me. Like, I feel like, and I was watching, you have to be right 100% of the time as a cop, right? Like, too little force and you could die. Too much force and you get sued, right? Or get in jail, right? And so it's like, you have to be right every single freaking time. Like, you don't have the ability to.
I'll add on to that, Mike. You have to be right in a split second.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then be judged by people who have days and months and weeks and years to make the decision. Not
We got
and
Mr.
all,
Shits
the,
with a
all
good
and then
comment.
all the information afterwards that you didn't have standing there when it happened.
Mm. Yeah, I totally get that out of mine too. Shits. I'm not sure if it's reverse or regular osmosis. I don't know.
feels like mechanically separated Snickers parts.
Yeah, like each one in the different phase of the palate.
What do you think of peanut butter Snickers? That would really plug up the osmosis system.
You're probably right.
You put enough ponies behind it, it won't matter.
Fair.
What's up, Mike Brock?
Eric.
Eric, yeah. What I mean, at least
Yeah,
as a
sure.
surgeon, you have time to plan.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Mike Brock? Oh, is that
Yo,
what you
Jimmy,
just?
I was-
Fair point, Eric.
Go ahead.
Here's my black.
What'd you
Wait,
say,
back
Marty?
to what you were saying earlier, Stahlzee.
I was-
So they finally threw one of those guys that basically obstructs justice to
Oh, yeah.
prove their point on YouTube kind of thing in jail.
Yeah, so they threw him in jail for 4 months, but then, and I don't know all the details of the case, like where the loophole-ish was on why the next judge on the appeal, overturned it or set him loose or whatever. So I don't pretend to be a legal scholar by any stretch. I mean, I do know how to get away with traveling instead of driving, but that's the only time I'm my own attorney. Just kidding. But yeah, it was, they basically said it was his First Amendment right and that you can say anything you want to a cop in the process of them doing anything. And you can't be held accountable to it. Basically, is the way I understood it. Like, I might be off a little bit. And maybe Eric in chat knows more about what was going on there. But it just seems to me like, I mean,
That's bullshit, Eric.
I get the freedom of speech part. Yeah.
No, that sounds right, Eric. What he just said. What Eric just said.
Yeah, I mean, and I
Fuck you,
realize,
get a warrant.
I realize all of this is for our protection, right? Like, I don't like, I just like when you look at it from a cop's perspective, like, man,
Yeah,
that's why it's so hard to get, like, so many police, departments are so understaffed now, is because it's.
Well, you're the janitors of humanity. I mean, it sucks. You're doing a good thing, but you're also just dealing with shit every day.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what a lot of, like, I think Slapshot even said, like, you're dealing with everybody on one of the worst days they've had. It's like very seldom are you, as a police officer, pulling somebody over to deliver good news.
Right.
Never.
Like, I don't mind these, like, YouTubers checking the system or whatever, where they, like, basically try to do something that is not cool but is technically legal or whatever the hell they're doing, and then video vlogging it. But at the same time, it's like, dude, just quit being an ass about it. Like, yeah,
like what really bugs me as a pro Second Amendment person, it really bugs me when a open carry person is doing a YouTube, like walking down the street with their AR,
standing in Walmart with your shit. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
so I had to take a driver retraining class today. Without getting into the nitty-gritty details, I've had several incidents over the last couple of years, so I've had to take some classes. And this was the chronic offender class. And there's just one girl in this class who was talking about how she was in this class because she was running from the cops on a dirt bike. And she sounded proud about it. And I'm like, what am I doing here with these idiots?
Can you hear us, Adam?
With 10 cops doing nothing because I ran out of gas. Fucking moron.
Go, Joe.
Yeah, it's Adam, you're kind of staticky, buddy.
I'm gonna send that to my wife, John, and then I'll probably get a message back for hotels in like the next 20 minutes.
Dude, that's like the most Minnesota thing ever.
Who just left? Somebody else just left.
Shits.
Slapshot dipped.
Yeah.
Well, funny thing is, so we're doing DG on the 27th, right, John?
Yep.
The week after, we're going to be in Green Bay for Family Day.
Okay. I was just in Green Bay yesterday, and then I saw Dan's pictures when I got home.
Yeah.
I heard a pop.
That was kind of cool with egg roll on the Lambeau Leap Wall, though.
Well, that's Jim. He's got a James E. Pepper decanter he just opened.
Yeah.
How did I know?
Passes for the little dog. Touchdown.
Have you guys seen that free solo?
35, right?
Batch 10.
Oh, okay. Well, I was guessing.
Have you guys seen
this is
the
solid.
free solo? Out of curiosity. Oh wait, who did what? I still have the poll up. 22 votes. Nobody thinks Columbia is going to win.
Go Columbia.
Did you put "I don't give a shit" on there?
No, he didn't.
No.
You should.
No.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that.
Oh, somebody's still in here.
Hey,
Highlight.
come on.
Are you apologizing?
You could say it. Fucking grass fairies. I'm kidding.
Correct.
That's a new one.
I
You haven't
feel
heard that? Dude, that's what we called everybody that played
Hey, Adam.
soccer in high school.
Yeah, we played soccer, but we only had 70 students. We didn't have enough for a football team.
Yay. Nick Probin. Go Columbia. And also, Sierra's in here too.
Hey, cheers, Sierra.
Sierra.
Yeah, I like this, dude. I dig how this is it's very viscous. I kind of like the mouthfeel on this guy.
It's
Did you have the 01?
Title of my sex tape. I did not. I haven't had one since
this
02 last year, I think.
Yeah, I heard those 23s were really good. At least the second and third, or third
Three
and
and
fourth.
four.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
I mean,
those.
one-
I'm glad I.
1, 3, and 4.
How's
1, 3, and
01?
4 of last year were good.
So the ones you didn't get last year.
No, 2 is bad. I have it, and I don't want to reopen it.
Oh, really?
Roman?
Yeah, I'll leave that closed for a while. 2 of last year was just not my thing.
Thanks, Mark.
It didn't make it. I'm hoping that by the time I retry it, it'll be okay and I can finish it off. Otherwise, it goes into old fashions.
Man. Like, there's not many of those that I say are like off-putting.
Whiskey RN.
Yeah, there's Sierra. She's hanging out.
Mark.
She's just like,
Mark's here. And Sierra.
It had a little bit of like a medicinal quality to it that I did not like.
yeah, I don't like that. There are a few. So I had Elkins, which is out of Estes Park, Colorado, which is like the worst stuff I've ever had. It's probably the worst whiskey I've ever tasted in my life. It's my goal to make sure they don't make any more. But I just think they can source. You can source way better whiskey than that is. Don't keep making it bad. You're just wasting people's money. I did have a Polish rye is it obtaining? Yeah, obtaining Polish rye. That was terrible. Like it tasted like Pine Sol.
Yeah, those. I had one too. Those are not good.
See, I had one.
It's a barrels they age it in.
No.
What's
They're
that?
too young. The barrels they age them in are too young.
I did have an Obtanian Polish rye that was in red wine that was phenomenal.
Hey, little person.
What's up? Also, I haven't seen Jim in forever, so what is up, Jim?
Hey, good to see you.
It's good to see Jim.
No, the Laws was not the worst. It was not great, but it wasn't like off-putting. Like, to me, there's a difference between whiskey that you dislike and just whiskey you don't like. Does that make sense? Like, there's a difference between food I'll eat if it's in front of me, and then like celery, I will pick it out of anything that it's in.
Yeah, this isn't great, but I don't hate it. Versus, if I ever pour that again.
Yeah, like.
Plus, is it also a difference of like quality? Like, no matter who you are, this is just bad quality, and it's not good.
Oh shit! Hey, Shredword, why don't you ever join Livewire, bro? Come on. It basically it's basically got a rock song in the name, bro. Like, come on.
Shots fired. Shots fired, Adrian.
What? Oh,
Yeah. Oh, you missed it. It's Shredword. He has shorter hair than you. It's fine.
we have the game on behind here, so.
Oh my God, dude!
Go Colombia!
Go Colombia!
I think they need to have acting awards for soccer.
I'm convinced that part of the training, part of your training is acting class. Like, I think that is part of it.
They're like, oh, that guy just almost touched your leg. You got to fall and act like it hurts. Like,
if you fall and grab something and they stop the game, you should go out for 30 minutes.
I agree. Like, I'm seeing I was watching one the other day last week because like all of a sudden I watched soccer for 30 minutes. And this guy like slides in front of him. The guy falls, and the guy that like fell because the guy slid right near him nicked his leg. Like it was like a brush.
Nick?
And he falls down. Oh, just screaming.
They've got enough like sonogram technology is far enough developed where somebody falls on the field, they can come check if they have internal bleeding or not real quick. If they don't, there's no injury to the game.
It should be like hockey. If you take a dive, your team has to be shorthanded for like 5 minutes.
Can you guys hear me?
They brought that crap to the NBA.
Maybe, all right, so let me fix it.
If you dive in hockey, you get a 2-minute penalty for it.
Oh yeah,
make your team play with 10 men for 5 minutes.
Argentina has an injury, and Colombia's got a yellow card.
Give me a sec.
They're all
I like to switch it up to Streamlabs just to make everybody have to figure out their computers again every once in a while.
I love it.
Yeah, but
So,
now
Adriana,
now
you
you're
got
not banging up against
yet?
the limitation cap.
Which boo rye?
Yeah,
oh,
there we go.
the Knob Creek bourbon rye?
Yeah.
I haven't had it yet. I mean, I'm confused about it. Is it their normal ride? Because that's a barely legal ride to begin with.
Right, it is.
Probably.
It's a
Probably.
very legal ride, blended with the other. It's 115 proof.
Yeah.
Like I said,
No, it's like,
get
isn't it
two-store
113? Isn't it
picks, blend them
113?
together, and you're better off.
That's what I figure. Like, you can just make the blend
You can make
yourself
the blend yourself.
and not
I
need to
think it's
bother.
60/40.
Oh,
I'm
was this the
drinking
Knob
some of
Creek?
your. I'm drinking some Beam for you, Adriana.
All right. I just finished Booker's last night, and I'm having some Bakers right now.
I got Beam right here too.
I'm gonna
I
have
should
Basil
be
Hayden
rum,
later.
actually. I just
I'm gonna have
thought
some
about it.
Basil
Talking about the
Hayden
Knob
later.
Creek ride?
Yeah, that new.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
figure
I
it
saw a
out,
picture of that
Terrell?
and went, somebody over at Beam is really bored.
Right? Like, oh, we'll blend
You know,
our standards
Cheers,
together.
Beyond the Row. Jump on in. Links pinned.
Mike, I love the look on
Yeah, I
Terrell's
don't know
face
how
right
to
now.
change
Yeah,
I
it.
got
He
it.
can't
I
hear
got the
him.
bottom
He
shelf
can't
Beam.
hear us.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
nice one, Gordo.
Hmm.
Got the OGD
Single
114.
barrel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Where's that from?
Festy, our local grocery store.
Local.
I love the idea of grocery stores doing picks. It's just like so
Mhm.
insane to
I
me.
might as well.
Oh,
Fucking cheers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh
Not
oh
for
yeah,
vodka.
bye-bye.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a bottle kill tonight. I did
You know
one
how
last
many
week.
Rodriguez's they've been talking about, and Jorge's, and Jose. It's like my whole family is on TV right now. It's great. Except Finn. So
Can you
maybe
hear us
not.
now, Darrell?
Yeah, I had switched my. So it only allows me to switch audio prior to joining. So
Yeah.
I had my
Oh.
microphone
Oh.
as the output and like speaker part as well, which the microphone's
of
not going
shit.
to give me any actual audio.
Freaking Streamlabs, dude.
Yeah, good to go though.
Yeah,
I
but I
know.
can still add 5 more people to this if they want to join.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Hey,
Hey, it's
What?
Willy Wonka.
you guilted him
When
in.
did you become an engineer?
You got a man bun? You got a man bun tonight,
An
Shred?
engineer.
Hell no, bro. It was just a regular ass.
Okay. Fair enough.
Shit, bro.
Fred wouldn't be caught dead with a man bun.
Hey, man.
And a
He's
hipster
gonna chop his
beanie.
hair off.
And
I don't know
hipster
how
I
beanie.
got a
this
buddy
kid-
that engineers, and he's
Way
got
too
all of
close,
salt and pepper hair, and it's as long as Shredwords, but he does like these crazy like Viking braids and shit in it. Like,
Oh, really?
oh, dude, Adam wishes he could do a Viking braid.
Oh, dude.
Adam has to think
Maybe I'll grow this out one day.
Adam's thinking about a Viking braid tattoo on his head.
Hey, that.
Oh.
That's about the best chance I got, probably.
What Adam has is my 5 o'clock shadow when I shave.
Hey, my old bass player has
Oh,
a
this?
head tattoo because he's totally bald, but he has like an angel with like demon wings kind of all over his head. But like, he's the biggest pussy I've ever met, which is so like.
How'd he get his head
full
tattooed?
Hey,
Yeah.
He has a full head tattoo, and he looks terrifying, right? But
yeah, exactly. Sometimes looking like a badass means people won't fuck with you.
No, he's such a wimp, dude.
The tattoo sounds delightful.
The tattoo is badass though. Like he looks like
His tattoo is actually like a press-on one that he just has to redo every week.
Who here has a tattoo?
Press on
totally a real
nails.
one.
He's too
Gordo,
big
you
of
have
a
a
pussy to
tattoo?
even get the tattoo.
Exactly. It's just
Do you have a tattoo, Gordo?
I got one here. It's my family crest, the Murphy family crest.
Oh, that's cool.
What about
good
you,
one.
John? You have the lawnmower right by your nether regions, and what else?
Yeah.
I've got one for, I'm a Rush fan, so I got one of their DVD covers.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
And
Dude,
then my
oh,
first one, since my favorite sport is Wisconsin hockey.
Oh,
Oh, really? Yeah, the Wisconsin
Got
the
hockey
Badgers.
Puerto Rico's got a hockey team now?
I don't know why I knew that.
Miracle team.
I've only got one tattoo. I got 26 years ago. Man. Here it is.
I'll be right back.
Oh, there you go.
Looks very metal cover-ish.
It's the band Sepultura from Brazil.
Nick.
Sepultura. There you go.
Yeah.
Fucking metal, bro.
We know
That's the only
Darrell
band
has
on his couch.
sleeves and a tramp stamp.
Obviously.
It wraps around to the belly.
Wow. It goes around his belly button ring.
Damn, bro.
Hello.
Jim, do you have a tat?
I
The
do not. I'm
master
a
is doing
wuss.
his entry. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I can't say I haven't
Massey's
thought
down
about it.
screaming
I
right
don't
now.
have the ball.
God.
Oh, man, he fell hard.
Messy's
Yeah.
going crazy. right now.
You need to get this one.
That ankle got twisted bad, man.
Ooh, yeah.
He's
He
freaking
twisted
it.
the wrong way.
Ooh.
That's not the right way to twist your ankle either.
No, but the guy landed on it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do
Okay.
like Beam. I don't know why I don't like Baker as much.
Who
but-
doesn't have a tattoo here then?
So Jim doesn't. Do you have a tattoo, Roger?
No, sir. I'm
No.
a clean palate.
Dang.
What channel is
Right?
it?
Z-Man was showing
I
me his
do.
tattoo
It's
last
on
night.
Foxtrot.
It's,
I have
Miller
a
Lite.
grizzly bear print.
There you go.
Dude, I have a
One for
tattoo.
each of my kids and the wife.
I have a tattoo that now it's old. It was so when I got my tattoo, it's a dive flag with a great white shark swimming through it. And when I got it, the dive flag, if you don't know, is red. And so I remember getting my tattoo. I'm like leaning over like this, and they're kind of working on me. And I'm like, all the red ink and the blood, obviously.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh God, I'm like kind of lightheaded right now. And I had to lay down. My niece was with me, and my sister's super religious. She had no idea that I did this. And now I'm glad I did it with her. But it was after that, like even Frankie was giving me a hard time about passing out while I was getting my tattoo. But and then my brother, so my mom and dad hated them. Like they didn't like tattoos. And so I got a tattoo, and I'm like 31 years old or something like that when my brother finds out, and he's like, have you told mom?
bitch.
And I'm like, I mean, I don't care if I do. I pay my own
You're
bills.
like, bro, I'm an adult.
I didn't call her a bitch though.
What the hell, Nick?
Adriana.
No, that was to the comment
And I
Roman
just- I was
put in the
calling
fucking chat. I saw it. I know exactly what she was calling him that.
Oh, that's why.
Really?
There it is.
Coming from the guy who does have his last name tattooed.
She
on
wouldn't,
his
she wouldn't
stomach.
change her name, so at least she got the tattoo.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
One eye open, buddy.
Nick's gonna get a tattoo that says Adriana Proman.
I have two tattoos. I have
He's
two
gonna have
tattoos, and one of
his
them I got in
tattoos gonna be
Vegas
Scars
with
from the
Nick.
knife when she stabs him.
What did you get in Vegas?
It's on my wrist. Y'all just never see it because it's under a thing. It's a Jane Austen quote, so it's not exactly to go with your rock covers and stuff. But I got it, and my first tattoo's on my stomach. And the guy who's giving me the tattoo is like, "Oh, you got one on your stomach? Like, I'm too afraid to do that. That hurts."
What is this bullshit?
What's up, Sales?
Are you literally on your cruise ship right now, you fool?
Yeah, we're trashing, having some late night food, man.
Are you in the casino?
From LA.
Hold on.
Your fucking cruise.
He's on a cruise.
Are you broadcasting via Starlink?
JH, you're right. You're right.
I drank a half a bottle of Wild Turkey 101 tonight. I'm barely alive.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Whiskey Jonathan.
Yeah,
That's a good night.
we're gonna have some beer now.
Hey, at least you got service. At least you got service.
Listen, we'll be back next week. I just wanted to say hi and cheers.
You're not going to eat now?
Throw some water
Jonathan,
in
don't
there,
have any
buddy.
chicken wings tonight.
Get the hell out of here. Go have some
I
water.
can't
and
hear
join the
you.
boat.
Miss you guys a lot.
Don't eat any chicken wings,
everybody.
bro.
Yeah, don't eat any chicken wings, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Guys, beyond the rural income.
Yeah.
Nuts.
For the
Literally on a
record,
boat in Bermuda, like
for those of you that don't know, Whiskey Wars Sean ate some chicken wings when he was drunk a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
and ended up with bone in his bum
Oh.
that he had to fish out himself. Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, he had to give himself like a colonoscopy. But
Oh.
Why did he share this story? Why did he tell
No, he
anybody
didn't
about
just
this?
share
I
the
would have never
story.
told
He
any
pulled
of
out
y'all.
the
Y'all
bag.
would not know that happened to me.
He pulled out the baggie to show us the bone.
yeah, I was like,
Hold on.
No. No, no.
Beyond the
Was
road,
that,
you
was
might
that in
not
a
want to
private
show
or was
up.
that a public where he did that?
Hey, was that backstage? Are you sharing some confidential shit?
Right?
No, Sean scared himself.
No, that was on
Sean
his
doesn't
live stream.
Yeah, it was on his live stream.
All right,
He
fair
told,
enough.
yeah,
Is
it wasn't
Messi out?
backstage.
He didn't dig it out on his live stream, did he?
Wasn't
yeah, he
No.
did.
wasn't he in the hotel room with Ben and Jonathan at the same time?
Is
I don't
Messi
know
out?
about
No,
that.
he didn't get the bone. He didn't get the bone out till he was
They
home with
walked
his
him off
wife.
the field.
Okay.
I don't know if he came back.
Yeah, I saw them walking him off. He's not out?
No, he's still in yet.
Yeah, he's still in.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I was gonna say, there's no way, dude. He went
Is he on
from
the bottom?
being doubtful to playing the entire game, like the entire tournament.
Of course.
Let's see.
The drugs in Argentina. I'm just saying.
Is this the last game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
this is
is
the
This is
championship. Yeah.
the championship.
Yeah, this is the biggest day in international soccer of
Yeah.
the year.
International
Of the
soccer?
year?
Isn't
Yeah,
it like
but
a World Cup
Europa was earlier today.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what's nuts. Like earlier was
Yeah.
the Euro,
Yeah,
and
Euro
now it's the
was
Copa America.
before Spain beat England.
No.
Barely.
This is
That second goal just came out of fucking nowhere.
Hey, we can always talk WNBA Rookie of the Year.
Oh God.
Oh yeah,
We're
where's
talking
Nick?
real football right now, okay?
Smart,
Adam,
baby.
stay focused.
It only took us till now for the U.S. to finally fire the coach, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I said of the year, not ever. For the record, World Cup is not this year.
Yeah. That's
Technically, yep, 2 years. They do the Euro and the Copa every 4 years, and then
yeah. 2 years off of the world.
straight up sips. Cheers, buddy.
Are
Or is
y'all
that
gonna
your
watch
wife?
the Shakira halftime show?
What?
The Shakira halftime show.
For this?
Obviously.
I thought
yeah.
there already was a Shakira halftime show.
Uh-oh.
Wasn't that the other day?
God damn.
What is she like 60, 62 now?
No, she's not 62.
Still looking good, however old she is. I don't think she's.
Wow, Nick's trying to get some action later, Adriana.
Remember when
Oh, Nick Proman. You don't believe that.
Later. Oh, yeah.
He's
I
trying
you
to
don't believe that, Proman.
pretty of Proman bullshit.
Damn, elbow.
You guys remember the Super Bowl halftime, right?
Tease yourself. What did you
Shakira
drink the
and
boat
Taylor?
dry, motherfucker?
They had like
Jamie.
Celebrity.
What's up, guys?
What is that doing?
Hey, everybody.
Cheers.
We got
Hey,
celebs
guys.
around.
She's 47. Shakira.
What are you pouring,
Beat
David?
them.
I had to pour
Way.
David.
His favorite pour. His favorite
Oh,
pour.
yeah.
Really? That's
Oh,
All right,
there you
I'll
go.
pour one.
In here.
No, it's not my favorite pour.
I know.
I know
Like I
that.
said, those are two hit or miss to be.
Some of those are hitters, though. I got a really good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I had a
But some
very,
of them are-
very good one like the other month, and I wish I had multiple.
11.
So
That's
I've been working all night, and I decided to take a quick break.
Pour one right now.
And this was the fastest bottle to grab before I came on.
Oh. Yeah, I could
a
see
good
how
one.
it's
It's a
hard to
good
grab
one.
any of the other ones behind you.
Like the fastest bottle on this.
Really out of reach.
50 behind him.
Right.
I opened this like 3 weeks ago. No joke. It's a hitter.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I opened
Oh,
mine
wow.
like 2
Oh, is that a kill shredder?
No. This is not. Are you kidding? Come on.
No.
I have a job.
Oh, okay. It looked almost empty. My bad.
He would like to
It's
wake
not-
up in the
no,
morning.
It's like a third of a bottle, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, you could kill that.
You'd like to wake
I
up in
mean,
the
I
morning.
could kill it by the end of the week if I really tried.
David likes it when it's in a blind. Right, Jamie?
Hey, Adriana, you need to talk your thing. I already did when the stream began, but I just wanted to get your spin on it while you were here. You didn't have to stay the whole time, as I said, but next week, for everybody that's watching now that didn't watch in the beginning, Whiskey Mountains I won't be live. Whiskey Mountains will be live doing her stream from Women of Whiskey's set, drinking all their good whiskey.
Yep.
But you want to talk just about it, Adriana,
Yeah.
what it
Cheers,
is? and-
everybody. McKenna
Yeah.
night.
So next Sunday, July 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern, We're going to be doing the Alzheimer's fundraiser. We've already got like close to 20 bottles to be given away that y'all can win. It's $5 per ticket. You can win more than once. There's some crazy background noise going on.
Yeah,
I think it's Adam.
I don't hear it.
Sure.
I hear it
I'm
too.
gonna mute this.
Sounds like
It's you, Adam. Hold on.
Oh, now I hear something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
I
Adam.
think it was Adam. Yeah. So anyways, that's going down next Sunday. So all of this is for Alzheimer's research and for caregivers of Alzheimer's patients and Alzheimer's patients themselves. This is all for the Alzheimer's Association. 100% of the money goes towards that. This is, I think, my fourth. I should probably check. I think it's the fourth year I've done it in Whiskey Tube community. And yeah, it is. And I mean, I've been doing the the walk, the Alzheimer's walk, for 11 years now. And because in honor of my abuelo, my grandfather in Puerto Rico, who had it for 20 years. I finished my PhD in 2020 and now do research for Alzheimer's. This is like a super important, cause for me. And I think it's just expanding, like more and more people are being somehow affected by it. So every little bit counts. It's next Sunday. You don't have to be there to win. The links, I think, are in the description. But you can also go to whiskeymountains.com and all the information is on there. And it'll be fun. We always have a blast doing it. So.
And then I won't be there to make her cry this year, but
yeah.
I think we figured out you're almost at $250,000 raised so far.
Yeah, we've raised over $40,000 in the past $250,000. What are you?
Oh, I thought was it
making up insane numbers.
I know, I make everything up. 37% of all statistics are made up on the spot.
Wise, damn wise and statistics.
But the Whiskey Tube community has raised over $40,000.
Oh, that's what it is. 40,000. Okay.
For this cause, which is just
and I said it earlier. It's, as Adriana is our friend, she gives way more than we all give to it. This is just one little add-on thing that she does for this passion of hers. And to me, that's what motivates me to be part of it so much, is that this isn't just a once a year thing that Adriana does because something happened. It's something that she's dedicated her life to doing, and it means so much more to her than just this one day. And I guess that's why it means so much to a lot of us in this community for her too. So
Mike, you're so much better at this than I am. Can I just hire you for this?
The donation link is live. So
yes, donation link is live. You don't have to be there to win. You can enter early, all that jazz. So and it'll be fun on Sunday. So, and I might send you the link so that you can pop in, Mike, and yell at us every now and then pop out.
As long as you shut up.
Yeah, I can't make any promises if I've been drinking.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Gordo?
Actually, if the board or everybody here doesn't mind, I have a mildly technical question about it.
Sure.
What's the difference between Alzheimer's and like early onset dementia?
So Alzheimer's is a form of dementia, and so generally, like, I think what you might be thinking of is there's early onset Alzheimer's. So it's just Alzheimer's that occurs like late 40s, early 50s, which is just horrifying. And normally that's the genetic version of it, so it's the much rarer version of it. Fucking Adam, dude, you're killing me.
You're like sitting next to the AC or something. Adam.
All I can hear all of a sudden. But so it's much less common, fortunately, but it is. It occurs earlier. They go downhill faster. It has a genetic cause. But there are other forms of dementia, but most of the other forms do occur like much later, sort of thing.
Like when you turn 49.
Yeah. And I mean, diagnosis for Alzheimer's is difficult.
When we found out she was really bad.
She was how old?
At 73.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was nothing on her brain scans or anything. So it was it was a lot to get POA and other stuff because like people would talk to her and like, oh, she's fine. Like, no, she doesn't remember 10 minutes ago. Like,
yeah. The testing has to be. That's one of the hardest things about like dementia in general, but particularly Alzheimer's, is it's very hard to diagnose accurately while the person's still living. Basically, like they've started to build better diagnostics that can more accurately actually say like, yes, this is Alzheimer's as opposed to just some form of dementia. But for the most part, it's kind of like we can't 100% confirm this until it's way too late. So
Adriana, I know I think it's a great cause, and it's awesome that you're doing it. My dad, who passed earlier this year, as well as my grandfather, who passed when I was in my teens, on my mom's side, both had it. And the tragic thing is, it's almost like their memory peels back from the most recent to the oldest.
Yeah.
So like my grandfather forgot who I was before, obviously, my mom and my aunt, my uncle. But then my dad, he forgot who my kids were. And, luckily we lost him before he forgot who I was. But it's just a tragic thing, not just for the person suffering from it, but also for the survivors of seeing that happen.
I think that's like
For sure.
why Alzheimer's is such a hard disease to be around, because it's like the person hates that they're losing their memories and who they are, and it's scary for them and confusing, and then you as a loved one having to try and have a conversation. My abuelo had it for 20 years, and we would visit. They were in Puerto Rico, and we would visit, and he would tell my dad like, oh, it's 4:00, I need to go pick up my son at the bus stop, not understanding that he's speaking to his son. And he used to speak English, and we'd ask him, do you remember English? And he's like, of course I do, but he didn't understand English at all. And so it's just like
Nope.
And
that feeling.
unfortunately, that's when I met David's dad, is when he was going through this. He came and stayed with us for a few weeks last year.
Yeah.
And, that's how I met him. And so it was like every day, like, meeting him for the first time, or him meeting me for the first time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And then, when my granddad started getting sick when I was like 15 years old. And he was super important to me. He was my mom's dad, and he had, for a lot of reasons, that was like a dad to me. And it was a situation where very early on, before they were sure what it was, we were sitting in his living room, and he was a bomber pilot in World War II. And so we're sitting in the living room, and he just starts staring into the corner, and he literally just goes ashen white. And he just freezes. And essentially he's just like, nobody move. There's a Japanese guy in the corner. He's going to kill us all.
Yeah.
And I'm 15. And I'm like, I look over at my mom, and my mom is like, you could tell it by the look on her face. She's like, I don't even know what to do with this.
Yeah.
And so it's so hard. It's so hard for the families.
Yeah.
And I learned from a very early age, it's something that I hope I never have to deal with it. Obviously, having it on both sides of my family, eating a lot of blackberries and trying to do what I can to prevent. So.
Yeah. No, I mean, and that's the thing, right? It's like none of us know how to handle that. Like if a loved one is not feeling well and they go into the doctors and it turns out it's cancer or whatever, and they need to get these treatments, like you kind of have an idea of what you're supposed to do. But when, often what happens with Alzheimer's or any form of dementia is like the late night, the sundowning of where normally in the evenings it's worse and worse. And it's like, they'll have seemed like they're having a good day, and then all of a sudden they are saying things like, there's a Japanese in the corner who's, my abuelo, we had to hide all the mirrors because he would he'd see his reflection and he'd start screaming at him and tell him, get this old man out of my house and all this stuff. And it's like, and they get aggressive, even if they were never aggressive before.
Yeah, and like you said, the night times are really bad. We had a baby monitor in his dad's room.
Yeah, so we knew if he tried to get up.
So we knew what was kind of going on in his room if he like woke up and like screamed out for David or something. But like, it It definitely was a struggle for you.
Yeah, but thank you so much for this. It's a great charity. It's a great cause.
Yeah, and let us know if we can help with in any way.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, no, that'd be awesome. Yeah, like I think some people are in the chat saying about, people they've lost to it. I think that's the thing is this disease or other forms of dementia affects so many people, and the Alzheimer's Association helps with other forms. Research for Alzheimer's often, helps enlighten us about other forms of dementia.
It's so many. It's such a long, scary road too. It's not
years.
It's like, why couldn't it have been like a heart attack or a car crash or something if this is how it's going to end?
So you're watching them dying and not knowing you, and the person you knew being dead basically long before they're actually gone. And
so I have a question, Adriana.
We can't go visit because when we do visit, it's great for a little bit. She learns who her second granddaughter is again every time. But then we leave and she just goes into this crazy spiral and usually winds up having to be like, just over medicated, kind of put into a trance for like a week before she forgets that we were there and she's not supposed to be in a memory facility, like.
Yeah.
So Adriana, what in like recent time, I don't know like what that recent time is, like what progress has been made?
So actually just recently another drug was FDA approved. It works similarly to the one that was approved last year. Sorry, my cat is deciding he wants to come out now. But both of these drugs are somewhat effective. It's somewhat slowing it down in the earlier stages. It's very really. Sorry, he's like, I need to be a part of this conversation. I'm a spoiled brat. We've only had him like 3 weeks, but so it's like that's one of the frustrating things about it is, to be honest, like not a ton of progress has been made. We keep trying to come at it from different ways, so that's why like our research is actually trying to come at it from a more preventative standpoint. My cat is being ridiculous. But and trying to look at it early on, trying to look at different parts of the brain than what people are normally looking at, because a lot of the focus has been on the symptoms. So there's memory loss, so they're looking at the hippocampus and the prefrontal cortex of the brain, but that's treating what happens later and not looking so much at what went wrong earlier to cause the the plaques and the neuronal death in those regions. So we're hoping to look at it earlier.
Are we getting any better at detection, like detecting it maybe a little earlier and seeing genetic markers for it?
Yeah, well, there's the genetic markers is all over the place. It like more and more are being sort of associated with it, but there's so many, and it's like this one, it seems to be associated with like a 2.1% risk, and this one is like a 3.1, and maybe if this one is in combination with this one, then that's a 6%, so it's like very unclear as far as that goes. But we are getting a lot better at earlier diagnosis, and being able to definitively state it that it's this thing and see how it progresses. And so that's how we can really say, with these new drugs that yes, it's improving and is mildly slowing down the progress of disease over time. But
Mike Brock, I'm sorry you're going through that. With your wife. It's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
My wife has to do that with me, but that's just because I don't listen.
Wow.
And because you drink lots of whiskey.
Yeah.
Jamie's like, that sounds familiar.
That's normal for them.
Hey, Mike, that's a married disease called selective hearing. So
yeah, my wife, she goes, have you been listening to me? And I'm like, what a strange way to start a conversation.
I'm convinced there's a frequency range in speech that aligns with Jamie that I am now deaf to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it happens.
So,
You just
True.
No, what are we doing this weekend? I fucking told you how many times. Like, so what are we doing this weekend?
Adriana, is the noise better?
Yes,
Yeah.
now it is.
It sounded like
Yeah, I moved the fan further away. I need the fan, but I moved it away.
Yeah. Okay.
Why do you
Yeah.
need the fan in Vegas, dude?
It's a hot.
Dude, really? I cannot function on camera without that fan just blowing straight on me.
Hey, Adam, I'm your biggest fan, bud.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got fans here.
Yeah, we're all your
Thanks.
fans.
Thanks, Fred.
He's just blowing a lot of
Appreciate it.
hot air at him.
So I got to have dinner with David and Jamie when we were in Nashville a few months ago.
Yep.
And I got a sample. How did everybody like your pick that you did?
Oh my gosh.
They loved it.
It's my favorite.
Jamie's.
If you're asking me.
Still drinks it all the time.
It's
What was it?
my sipper.
It was a Nashville Barrel Company. It's MGP source, 7-year age stated.
Oh yeah.
We're actually going back for another pick.
We're going back in September. We'll be back in Nashville. So maybe we'll
Honestly, they're one of my favorite distilleries, if you want to call them a distillery right now.
Yeah, you've been getting a bunch of those lately.
Yeah.
The things that they can do with their barrels.
What mash bill do they do on those Nashville barrels? Is it the same, or do they do like a variation?
No, they source from all over. So they source Jim Beam. They've sourced Buffalo Trace, MGP. Heaven Hill. I've seen Heaven Hill source bottles, and they usually get those right around 4 years, and then they rebarrel them in Kelvin barrels for the remainder of their age statement. So like our bottle
and then get them to that higher age.
Yeah, so ours was 7-year MGP, but they probably acquired it at 4 years and aged it for 3 years in a new barrel. So you almost get this like double oaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it tastes kind of double oaked with what a lot of their stuff does. Yeah.
I don't have a lot of experience in Nashville, but I see a lot of picks, so I might start grabbing more of those.
Dude, I've got like 4 or 5 of their picks. I freaking love
just
Nashville.
to experience them, because it sounds. I've heard a lot of good things. I know Derail has a bunch of those too.
Wait, what was that? Sorry, I heard my name.
Nashville,
Talking to my
Nashville
kids.
Barrel Company.
I have a lot of Nashvilles. Which one?
Yeah,
I'm just looking for any right now.
Yeah, Darrell, I tease him because he did a video for Hello Again Whiskey Friends where he's like, "This is the best bottle. You guys can't get it."
Yeah.
That was one of those Nash Tuckies, though, right?
I don't think that wasn't the Nash Tucky.
It was the Barrels for Hope single barrel.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I just got 2 of those.
Yeah, 7-year pick.
I made that up.
Shut it, Mike. Shut it.
So what's the key with Nashville? Is it the higher age, like the 7 years? Is that like the max that they do?
Not necessarily.
youngest.
That's the youngest. Okay.
I had 5-year-old stuff from them that was phenomenal. I had literally pretty much any age stated whiskey can be really, really good from them. It's just, I've never had something bad. I just had stuff that was really good, then stuff that was just like, holy crap, but never a bad bottle.
Okay. They're usually under 100 MSRP.
Right at.
They can be
Right
up to
at
160.
110 for like a single barrel. Then like the stuff they released themselves, like $89-$99 or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
this one, I think I bought this one at NBC and it was like 130.
Okay.
Probably,
that's on
probably
the higher
really
end
good
for them.
Yeah, in my opinion, a lot of it comes down to kind of your taste preference. Like I love MGP. I love MGP like whiskey.
Yes.
So it was a natural fit for me to pick an MGP. If you like Knob Creek or Jim Beam type stuff, if you do one of their Jim Beam picks, I mean, it might be phenomenal for you. Same with their, I picked up a Heaven Hill pick when we were in Kentucky last, and it was 7 or 8 year Heaven Hill sourced. And it was the butter. It was the finish on that thing was the most buttery whiskey I've ever had. It was literally when I was done with a sip, it tasted like I'd licked a stick of butter.
Where was that from, David?
Evergreen Liquor.
Was it? You said a Heaven Hill pick though? Was it like actual Heaven Hill product or?
No, it was a Heaven Hill sourced Nashville barrel.
Oh, Nashville. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, and I was so sad. We broke the bottle on the way home.
Mhm.
Lost,
Is that the one that
90%.
rolled out of the top?
It rolled out of the back of the car and shattered on the street next to
It
the hotel
almost made
on
it.
Whiskey Row. But yeah,
It almost made it right
I
out
know
in
that
our
feeling.
hotel room.
I definitely know that feeling.
Well, I got a sample of your pick, and it was phenomenal. I came on your stream one time and told you, like, oh, yeah, that was good.
yes, I remember that was. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's that pick we worked so hard. I took care of that barrel for years. I picked the grains that went into it.
Oh yeah, you basically made it. Yeah.
Lots of work on my side for that one. That's the fun part about picks, right? It's like you don't do a whole lot of work other than they give you a couple of barrels and you're like, that's the best one.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, of these 5, that was the one I liked.
Right.
Out of those Nashville, that was my number one from the start.
Yeah.
There was one competing when you were trying to pick, but that was my number one. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I do like their MGP picks, I'll tell you that. And every time I tried to get the Nash Tucky one, I like buy one and Darrell's like, oh, that's the wrong one. I'm like,
I've heard those are hit or miss lately. Originally they were really, really good, and then lately they're hit or miss. Darrell, what do you think?
It's a bottle kill, Mike.
I'm just gonna stick to the guns. I literally haven't had something that was bad.
What?
I just had
It's a bottle kill.
Something in there.
It's empty. Do you understand what this bottle is?
No, I thought there was some whiskey in there.
No, Top Dog engraved this bottle for me.
Oh,
I have in my old Whiskey Mountains Knob Creek bottle.
yeah, well, Top Dog made me a sandwich one time, so whatever.
Was it a good
You ain't special. You ain't special.
The Nash Tucky that you liked, though, Darrell, the initial one, right? That was Buffalo Trace, wasn't it? Wasn't it the initial Buffalo Trace one?
Yeah, it was. Nothing was like 100% confirmed, but a lot of people thought it. I did as well. But yeah, those 2 Lawrence stashes from last year were what we think Buffalo Trace. But those things were ridiculous. Like the newer stuff. Go ahead, David.
Well, that's a really good point because I mean, all the stuff that I said about how they do the barrels and the Kelvin and the double aging and all this stuff, that's my supposition. It's not necessarily fact, and they didn't tell me that. So, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, like if you're on the in, you can kind of figure out where a lot of this stuff is.
Yeah.
Is that a 9-year?
It's an OGD pick.
No, it looks like a 5-year. 5-year?
No, 8-year.
8-year.
It's an OGD single barrel pick. It's straight up like
somebody did one of those too recently.
Yeah, this is Jim Beam all day long, and it's a 114 proof OGD single barrel pick.
Are you calling me names, John?
Oh, so literally an OGD 114.
Oh, okay.
Cheers to you guys. Moosehead Lager.
OGD 114.
Better than Moose Drool.
Yeah, it is.
One of my favorite. If you ever,
pretty good, man.
if you ever saw the Saturday, you ever see the Saturday Night Live skit from the '90s with Rob Schneider? There's one called Orgasm Guy.
I want to see that.
It's called Orgasm Guy. So there's like he would be at a party and be like, Jim Kelly, no huddle offense.
Not awkward.
Talking about orgasm.
Is that what it
Oh
was?
God, that's fucking cool.
My God.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider.
Jamie, that's the only way John Krantz knows how to be.
Hey,
See you, Roger.
You guys are nuts.
See you guys. Have a good night.
thanks, Brian.
Later, Roger.
Hey,
See you, Roger.
See you, Roger. Cheers, buddy.
Hey, David and Jamie, you guys have come a long way. I remember when Jamie would only drink like maple syrup whiskey. That was a long.
Yeah.
Maple finish the crap.
So what's
Yeah.
funny about
God,
that is when we were moving, David actually poured it out, and you
all
could
the
smell.
old, oh my God, all the old bottles of maple flavored whiskey that we had. I was like, I'm done. I'm sick. I'm not moving
So
these
we
days.
tried to give it away during a meetup.
Yeah,
and
nobody would take any of it. I took
they
I
forgot
had
it.
like 13 bottles of it. I took it out to the yard, to the edge of the woods, dumped them all. and came back inside. And Jamie walked outside hours later.
And you could smell it.
The whole yard smelled like maple whiskey.
She was just sniffing it. She's just like, oh yeah.
Wow, it smells amazing here.
She's like, why does this grass taste so amazing?
I love that you said the edge of the woods though, because it makes it sound like you drove out into the wilderness to just be like.
The old house was the yard and then woods and
we had like 5 acres of land, like a lot
you
of
should have just poured it around the perimeter of the house.
Amazing.
You could have got a higher sell.
Hey, for the record, John Kranz, don't Google orgasm guy.
No, I'm not about to.
That one. Yeah, just figured that
I hope
one
that
out.
wasn't on your work.
That's a good movie. That's a good movie, by the way, by the makers of South Park.
Sam's beer.
Orgasmo.
Race to the bottom.
Classic.
Oh yeah.
Moose head, ham, and we just whacked out the bottom of the barrel there. Pat.
Thank you, Top Dog.
I'll see. Last year for Christmas, my sister she paints tumblers, and she's got a diode laser. So she made this out of slate for me.
Oh wow, that's
cool.
That's cool.
Nice, man.
Hey, do we look smushed to everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So you
I
have
thought it was like a weird diet you were on or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah,
like
no.
Smush.
Okay.
Skinny. Have you been dieting?
No, since we set up the new filming area, it's got.
Yeah, we see a lot of bottles, but not a lot of you.
Yeah.
Thank you for making me smaller.
Yes, I was trying to make Jamie skinnier. So.
Like skinnier and taller. Y'all got stretched out.
Yeah, we just moved
closer than I ever really feel like being to my wife. I mean,
It just seems like it's an issue of like the pixel setting or something.
Yeah, it's the resolution. Somehow I screwed it up, but
So yeah, he just jumped on. We just moved to this location, so we
yeah,
literally
new filming space. So
yeah, so we got to figure it out.
But I got to get back to work. Unfortunately, I'm going to be up till 2 or 3 this morning. 2 or 3 in
Yeah.
the morning riding for work. So, but thanks for letting us hop on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Go check out Whiskey Row.
Cheers, guys.
Hey, cheers, everybody. Have a good night.
Cheers, guys. Have a good night. Have a good week.
Have a good night, yeah.
Cheers.
Good hanging out. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you bet.
Cheers.
I do.
Enjoy your McKenna.
I do have somebody in the background, but their camera is not on, and I don't recognize the name.
It's the greatest cat in Whiskey Tube history.
Oh, don't make that mistake, Mike.
No, I know that's why I'm saying it because I like
Don't make the bourbon mistake.
Yeah,
This is
learn
where
from
we're-
bourbon.
Yo, that reminds me.
Gizmo
I
is the
was
best
just
cat
thinking.
on Whiskey Tube.
Oh, that's right, a live wire wisdom glass.
Oh, it's one of a kind. 1 of 1.
That is badass.
Maybe like 1 of 3.
I'm gonna be doing more of the wisdom glasses too. By the way,
I don't got a good
Those are fire.
you want a live wire wisdom glass, Terrell? I'll get you one.
You
I got
supposed to
you.
send me one like 4 months ago.
Oh, dude, you owe him one. You owe him
I
one.
won one.
No, I didn't win one. He won one of mine.
Oh wait, this is the
And
one
he
that was
broke
supposed
it.
to go to
And then
Darrell.
he broke it.
it on
It
No, I
was
was
the
gonna
first one
send him a
ever.
Glen, not a wisdom, right? Like it was
You
gonna be a
all
Glen,
do
right,
with
Terrell?
interest now or what?
It was a Glen, yeah, just a regular Glen.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you a wisdom to make up for it.
No, give me a regular Glen, a regular Glen.
No,
Like
dude,
the wisdom
wisdom
glasses.
are
Like,
the
give me
shit.
the
I store it. I can't store it in my little Glen holder thingy.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like I love like
What
the
about
Kenzies and all that
the-
stuff, but I don't have
whatever
like a
this
holder
is?
for them.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Those
you.
are
That's a
the Kenzies. I
McKenzie.
love those.
Or, yeah.
Mackenzie. Do they fit?
Yeah.
Hey, if he wants a Glen, give him a Glen, but the wisdom are way, way better.
Yeah.
I do like the wisdom. I just if it had the same base, then I would do it so I can just store it under there. But
Yeah,
I
it's
can't.
more of
You
a.
make
I'm not just sitting in my bar having a glass. It's like I'm gonna go sit out on the porch. I'm gonna go.
This is
Yeah,
this is my glass for the night. This is all I'm drinking out of tonight.
There's no right.
Yeah, I
I
have.
like that.
That's
I like
called
that
a
style. Well, these are all right too. I like this.
Hey, Marty, you got to win one, bro. You don't. They're not free. They come at a cost.
Hey, what happened
think
to
you
him?
were
He
the
was
only
on
one-
before, and then he did.
You were the
So
only
somebody
one to
come
win
up with a
one.
Glen that keeps gnats from getting in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called a
Yeah,
live
put your
wire
whiskey
coin.
faster.
You put a mesh
You're not
thing on
drinking
top
it
of it.
fast enough.
I need to get.
Drink
Well,
faster.
did you get a live wire coin?
No, I don't
Okay,
have
I'll
Eli.
send that to you.
I only have shirts.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Hey, Mike, I got a couple extra coins if you need.
Yeah, I've got. I have them ready to send in envelopes. I still have.
We just ordered some coins too, man.
Probably a dozen of them. Yeah.
Did you get the stickers?
Who else doesn't have a coin? I'll send a bunch out. Email me. I'll send you some.
Mike's ready.
Yeah. You got to unload this stuff before the end of the year so you can write it off. Just kidding.
Did you get those awesome stickers I sent, Mike?
I did. Yeah. I showed them. Was it Friday? I put them on screen.
No, not when I was on screen.
Yeah.
Friday.
Why would I have shown it otherwise?
Because I wasn't on screen.
Oh, you were in chat though.
I was I was passed out on the couch.
That means he wasn't paying attention.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, Friday night, Adam dipped Livewire style on Friday off a.
Dude, the couch was calling my name. I took a little 5-hour nap.
Yeah.
And then woke up and realized that the computer was still on.
That was me yesterday.
Backstage with Sean that one night on Friday.
The shower wasn't running.
Dude, Trevor, what happened to you?
Oh, what? I got really hammered on Friday, and I pulled a John Kranz, and I just left.
Dude, you just Irish goodbye. You just Irish goodbye like a motherfucker.
I
John just showed.
From the best, John.
Christ, I made it till 2 a.m. and only 2 beers on Friday night too. That's all I had.
I don't remember what happened. We were backstage, and then I think Sean was going to go shoot some more guns in his backyard or something.
Well, we were still arguing over rap at that point. So.
Okay. It got a little heated because. Hey, Sean and I came together though. We agreed that Nas Illmatic is the best rap album of all time. So.
You said Illmatic?
Yeah. That's got to be. If I'm going to just pick one of the greatest rap albums of all time, it has to be that.
Dude, that was a pretty fun stream on Friday. I'm not gonna lie.
It was pretty fun.
It was a good time.
It was good. It was good.
Is this where he pulled the bone out?
Oh, now I remember. Hey, Darrell.
Because that's not a good time. Like I've just
that's only on the OnlyFans.
We haven't got to that far on the downstairs yet, Henry.
Just saying.
Jigs and Matthew Parks. Cheers.
It's called a rolling brownout, Adriana.
What's up, Mike?
Have you seen the new Beverly Hills Cop?
No. I think it's on like Netflix or Amazon. I've seen like previews and trailers, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay. Because like you always watch all the shows and all the movies and shit that come out. I'm like, I got to find out if Darrell has seen that to see if it's worth my time.
I'm pretty up to speed on everything else aside of that. Like, I seen the trailer and I remember the originals, and it just seemed like a kind of like knockoff version of like the original.
Never does, dude. Never lives up.
You know, so I haven't watched it.
All right, I'll watch it and let you know.
Dragon today, dude. I'm usually glued to my TV at 9 o'clock on Sundays, and I haven't watched the newest episode yet. So,
of which one?
It's worth
House of Dragon.
It's worth it.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that worthwhile? I don't like some of those shows. Like, dude, I feel like if they were weekly, I feel like if they were like, I'm already behind, so I think like look at Ozark, right? Like that show I thought was awesome, but when you're trying to like, if you're trying to watch a bunch to get caught up on it, it's like a little bit draining. You know what I mean? Like,
dude,
it was
are they still? Is that still a series?
No, they stopped making it. It got really expensive apparently to keep making.
Oh, okay.
You know what show is excellent is the Gentleman on Netflix. It's that Guy Ritchie show.
Yeah,
it's based on the movie The Gentleman. Dude, check it out. It's such a good series.
I saw the movie with Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, no, the movie is like It has Colin Farrell and Matthew McConaughey, and yeah. But dude, I'm telling you, the show is so much better than the movie. It pretty much takes the plot of the movie but makes it into a series. But yeah, it's fantastic.
There's a lot of good shows right now, man.
I'll have to watch that.
Oh, Jigs is gonna be a spoiler tonight. What happened tonight, Jigs? Just kidding.
No, don't even do it. Every episode's like a crate. Like, dude, they did some wild stuff. The third episode, which I don't know if you guys watched it, but I'm not going to talk about it. But they did something that I'm like, wait, what?
You're not wrong, John.
Dude, is that the show on
like?
That's HBO, right?
Is that the show on TikTok I'm seeing like overlaid with Shrek, where it like lines up with some of the Shrek shit?
Oh damn, I don't remember Shrek.
You watch some weird shit.
Something.
Livewire still gets recommended these frickin' fashion shows that are electric tape.
Hey.
man.
That was a phase. That was a phase, all right?
Let's say what was to do with
Who
Livewire.
hasn't gone through that one?
I was
yeah,
like,
but Mike keeps watching them for some reason.
Yeah, I'm
that's
like,
that's
why
got a
does he
lot less to do with
watch this?
Livewire,
Oh, I
a lot
get it.
more to do with what you're watching using the Livewire account, pal.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, Jim. Is
Stop
when
polluting your algorithm.
Adam would forget he's on Livewire and start watching this fashion show with these models walking down with electric tape bikinis, and like the guy comes out right as they're coming on stage, and he's like putting the tape.
Hey, I think I was single at that time, so
yeah, probably.
Yeah,
And
well,
then
Mike's
it just
been
keeps
watching
recommending it for
he
some
can
reason
still
because
recite
like
it step for step and tape for tape, so he must have enjoyed watching them.
oh yeah, Black Tape Project, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
sure seems like
That's
it.
a real show, dude.
hey, it's streaming right now if you want to tune in.
Shredward's like, right now, why am I watching Livewire?
I just got a notification.
I gotta go. What do you got? That sounds pretty sweet. Go check it out.
You're not married, right, Shred?
Oh yeah, I am. 24 years.
24 years?
Oh shit! Hell yeah, Shred! Proud of you, brother.
Look at you.
Look, I've been together with her since I was 20 years old, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jigs, you could be that guy.
Now the dream job. Do you remember the first Fantastic Four movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a guy that every morning had to slather Jessica Alba with Vaseline so he could get in that suit.
Oh yeah, that guy had it rough.
Yeah.
Terrible job.
Jessica Alba, gross.
Jessica Alba was like the only redeeming feature of that movie.
Yeah, but if you can slather her with Vaseline for her to get into the suit every morning, that's a good job.
Yeah.
Dude,
Is
that
Jessica
guy
Alba
drove
Puerto
me
Rican?
out of.
No, she's Mexican and she's something.
Yeah.
Isn't that the
I
same
believe.
thing?
What?
No, we're all Colombian. Tonight we're all Colombian.
Who's winning tonight? Colombian?
That's what we're hoping
Hey,
for. Colombian.
Yeah, she's Colombian.
I saw Adriana just fucking slapping you.
For the
Mike just
record,
You mean
it's south of the
stabbing.
border. That's all Mike cares about.
or
He doesn't
yeah,
care.
stabbing, whatever you want to.
for anybody that
Border,
thinks I'm
whatever.
actually a soccer fan, let me just say, oh my God, what a shocker! It's 0-0.
Oh, dude, this is an intense game. Then it's intense.
Lots of running around, lots of kicking. 0-0.
I mean, the
Lots of
NHL really
defending, lots of holding the ball on your side of the field
The
instead
more I
of
watch
fucking playing
soccer, the
offense.
more I'm like, this honestly is better than football because like they're actually doing something the whole time. Whereas football is like,
Ooh,
we'll
Jessica
do
Alba
something for,
might
like,
be.
5 seconds and then
I
we'll
just looked
stand
it
around
up.
and putt.
She might be
Jessica Alba.
Albanian. She might be Albanian.
Hey, Mike.
No.
Have you watched golf?
Alba?
No.
Because her last name's
Half
Alba?
Mexican.
No,
Jessica
she
Alba.
looks like a Kardashian.
Hold on.
Jessica Alba. Her
What just
mother is
happened?
Danish,
Her mother
Welsh,
was-
German, English, and French.
I didn't do that.
Well, her paternal
Did you do
grandmother
that?
was
Was European, her
California,
father
where
was
children of
Mexican.
Mexican immigrants.
Did you do that,
Oh,
Gordo?
Don't point at me. I
Hold
don't
on.
That guy looks
know.
like Vanilla Ice. What the hell?
Look at
Yeah,
how I
Letty.
muted
I
Fitz
still
so
don't
that
know
Jim
why
could
I'm
tell
in the
me more
top
about Jessica
left
Alba.
corner.
What the fucking flop is that?
So
Wait,
Jessica
what?
Alba is what now, Jim? Say it again.
Oh,
Her mother has Danish, Welsh, German, English, and French ancestry, while her paternal grandparents, who were born
So
in
white.
California, were children of Mexican immigrants. No Albanian.
So
Father's
white
Mexican,
and Mexican.
mom is European.
You just
Gotcha.
call them Democrats?
I don't know. She's pretty cute.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not trying to get
Not
political.
why I don't
I'm
watch
kidding.
soccer. Fucking flop.
Careful.
I mean, the diving is worse than the NHL right now. It's bad.
What's bad?
The diving in this game, it's worse than hockey.
Donald, get out here and talk soccer with us.
Oh,
Who's diving and hockey?
don't say that to Slapshot.
They're high sticking.
With what stick?
I stick him with their legs.
That was
Oh, he touched my
outside.
ankle. I better dive right now.
Yeah, did he just sneeze on me?
So,
Y'all just can't handle the passion and the drama.
Hey, as I said earlier, soccer players
That's what it
pretend they're hurt, and hockey players pretend
Obviously,
we're
I've been
not.
watching NASCAR.
Yeah.
Passion and drama.
Oh God!
That's
Oh,
all I need.
Angelina Jolie back in the day. She
Took
was
another
something.
left turn.
Hockey players get 50 pitches. Like, put me back in the game.
What was that? What was the one she did when she was like the treasure hunter?
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
Tomb Raider.
That was a good Angelina Jolie
Ooh,
era.
Alba?
That was a good
Oh,
video game.
Angelina
No,
Jolie.
Jolie. With
But-
her
That was a great movie.
DSLs.
And for the
Now,
record,
my favorite from her. What was my favorite?
Ooh,
If I was a
What was
from
the? She did
Angelina
a few
Jolie.
really good ones. The Mark. Not Mark. Actually, no, it is Mark. What's his name? No, Johnny Depp. The Tourist with Angelina Jolie was really good.
what was the
I
one
think
where?
the latest Netflix thing where she was like the
Team.
Original
chick.
Sin was really good.
Adam's taking a big. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Adam,
Are you
the original
fucking
Sin.
kidding me right now?
please mute Adam
Mike
right
Dunn
now.
running a garbage disposal? What is going on here?
That's not a garbage disposal. He's taking a
What
big.
time are we
No,
at right now? That's getting clipped.
no, please, no.
Adam just had a Bird Ben moment.
At least he didn't bring the camera in there.
Oh, thank
Oh
my
my
God.
God! It is 8:48. Adam, you dildo.
He's got a violent ass day.
I don't
It's
know
not
if he
8:48 for you.
unmuted thinking he was muting because I muted him earlier.
I think
Didn't
he's
this happen on 21090 in the early days?
World War- Mr.
Wait,
Whiskey
fuck.
Piss. Oh my
Adam, if you
God!
take it more than 3 times, you're playing with it.
Gary, hop on and have a pour.
Oh,
Come have a drink, Gary.
So, and
Oh, as soon as he comes back, we're like zeroing in on him. Watch this.
Oh yeah.
You should just have it like
sure,
I
Jonathan.
wonder if he knows.
Is he still pissing?
that wall.
Did he
That's a long
switch
You have
to
a
number
microphone
two?
in
That
his
must be
bathroom.
real close.
waterworks.
The problem is the other night he left.
Mr. Bob.
Was it Thursday night he left or Friday night he left and disappeared?
Yeah, Friday he freaking totally shits out.
Oh, okay.
At least he
Irish
didn't fall
goodbye?
asleep at the keyboard though.
I
He
No,
barely
he left.
remember.
He walked away and just left the screen open.
yeah.
Oh, Irish goodbye then, eh?
No, it was like a half Irish goodbye.
You shake it less than 3 times, you pee your pants.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. At his age.
Yeah.
I cannot believe he just did
I'm not
that.
going to deny that.
Did Adam just have a public prostate check?
Ooh.
Does Adam
Oh, wait,
have a
video.
speaker in his bathroom?
I
Can we do
don't
like
think
some
I
like
know.
stand-up
Oh,
comedy shit? Start talking to him in his
Why is
bathroom?
Jay Sells gonna call me out? What is he talking about now? This guy's drunk, man.
Oh, is he still in chat over here?
This man is
Yeah,
a
dude,
bottle of
you're on a
water
cruise.
turkey.
Go enjoy the boat. Shit.
Go puke
Oh,
out
I
the
see.
side.
John, really?
No.
On the plus side, that
Dude,
was
what are we
a
doing about
impressive
this?
sounding prostate Adam had there.
John,
Oh,
enjoy
man,
your damn
jealous.
vacation. Get off of this stream.
Mom,
You
no.
No kidding.
I mean, did
Yeah.
Jonathan drink an entire cruise ship out of turkey tonight?
Oh no, he's
I'll
back.
have to,
He's back.
Hey,
You gotta
Adam.
unmute him.
Nice face plant, dude.
Hey,
Did somebody
how about
clip that
if we
audio?
unmute you now that you're done peeing?
Yeah, how long was that piss?
You can talk now. You're not muted.
I think he muted
I think
himself.
I don't think you beat Burban's record.
Why does
but
your
move on.
microphone pick
We
up
can't
you
hear you
pissing
now.
so well?
Oh,
Yeah,
now
we can't hear him now, but
We
we
can hear you
him piss.
peeing, but not this.
we heard you taking a piss.
No, can't hear you.
We got nothing.
But you're muted
That's
now. I don't
funny.
know why you're
I
muted
can't
now.
hear you. Nobody can hear you.
What's in your
You
glass,
might have to
Adam?
leave and come back if you're done peeing.
He's frozen.
Yeah, you got to go leave and come
No.
back in. This app sucks for that kind of shit.
This hummus.
This ship is shutting down. I'm just getting started. Oh well.
Adriana's frozen too. Jeez.
What?
It's like
Not-
a permanent laugh on my
No.
screen. Oh, now
Oh.
it's fixed. It was like permanent,
Alright.
like your hand over your mouth.
Oh,
She's trying to process what she just heard.
I was just,
Wow.
Things that have been heard cannot be unheard.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I will tell you, this NBC is so fucking good. Oh my
God,
god.
is this like bruised? Oh no, that's tattooed.
Ah, come
Holy
on,
okay.
Columbia.
Is that
Yeah,
Vanilla Ice
remote
playing for
now.
Argentina?
The pizza.
Adam's back.
What am I gonna drink?
NBC?
Yeah, number 7 for Argentina looks like Vanilla Ice.
I have one
Oh,
for you
DePaul?
there,
Yeah, kind of.
Durrell.
Sort of.
We need to drink
Hopefully I have it.
Barton.
Barton.
Find a Barton
Oh, I got
that you like.
1792 full proof.
He really doesn't look like Vanilla
I think I only got one. No, actually, I have two.
I mean, there's a
That
lot of
messed me
options.
again.
There's Calumet. There's 1792. There's oh, I know what I'll do. Maybe I'll do some holiday kill.
Got a 12-year.
Oh.
Is that messy again?
Yeah.
That is messy again.
Again, coño.
Oh, lucky pull a hammy or something there. He went down on his own.
Ronaldo plays for Argentina?
No, he plays for Portugal. Yeah.
Plays for Portugal.
So why did I think they showed him a second ago? Like,
I mean, Messi went down. He just looked like he pulled a hammy or something on his own.
That'd be slobbing.
He just hurt himself.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So
over
he's
here.
hurt. I don't know if he's actually injured.
I got a
This 12-year, when it comes out, I think is like a must buy. It's really, really good, and it's only like $90.
It's an NBC.
Huh?
What are you talking? Which?
No, the 1792 12-year.
Oh, yeah. We won't. What do we have?
Yeah, it's.
Coño!
What soccer, Mr. Caden?
We don't just say
Mr.
coño
Caden?
like Marco
Well,
Polo.
There's on fall precautions.
Like, you don't know Oh, I don't know any of that stuff.
I
I'm
think he
glad-
pulled something before he went down.
I'm glad
Could
Messi's
be.
got his name written on his shoes. That's good. So nobody can steal him. And he's limping off again.
Yeah, it looked like he pulled a hammy or something before he went down.
That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know what it
You
is.
don't want to put him in.
I don't know about that.
Yams.
He slipped
Is
in.
he,
Yeah, pretty much, Donald.
Does that mean they're pulling him?
This is great because my
I don't
Yeah,
dad's
there was
name is-
nobody near him when he went down. He was on his own.
Yeah.
He's like my age.
Fuck you, Argentina.
Yeah, he's your age.
All right, I'm doing this.
Yeah, Mike.
That's old,
Ooh,
Mike.
Lucky 7. What is that? 14 year proprietor?
14-year
Damn.
proprietor.
Nice.
What barrel?
This is barrel 56.
Yeah, one more cast. That one looked painful.
Yum. I haven't
And
had 50, but I already know it's good.
yeah, this is the best one there's
I-
ever been. You can't get it anymore.
Shredward's trying to get back
Hey,
in.
William
again.
Hall.
Just
Can't
kidding.
get any.
Shredder.
Mike,
There's
Back
going to
in
be
the
a lot of
back room.
injury time in this battle.
I think Shredward's trying to get back in, Mike.
Oh, sorry. So's Adam.
Knocking on your back door.
Hey,
Hey,
I don't know what the hell happened. I got
Hey,
bumped out.
MCP pants.
What's that?
I know that, Glenn. It's like it
Hey.
this time.
Oh, you got a replacement?
I won a
Yeah, I
replacement.
sent him a replacement. You want a replacement?
I don't know if I did or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I
You
did
want
from
something that I
Patreon.
end up sending you a
Come
Glenn
on.
instead. I think
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want like samples, but
I
I'll
think
send
they're
you
working
Oh
on
one.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
He's crying.
Dude, it is freaking
Much
cold down here. Where's what risky RN say? I missed it.
Hey, where's the Barton?
Yeah,
Whip out the Barton.
She said she's
So I
putting
got
all
Barton.
the players on fall precautions.
I did lucky 7 as my Barton.
Excellent. All right.
Yeah.
This store pick I got
Yellow
tastes
sock
like
for them all.
110 proof.
Come on, Columbia.
I'm-
Wake up.
7. So Dave Co has a 1792 foolproof pick right now.
Sorry about the cork.
What is that?
Sure you are, Shredward. That was on purpose.
Fred's got a squeaky bum there.
Oh, he's crying, dude.
I am quite
You
horny.
got a Hawk 2 on that thing, so it won't make that noise.
Oh, God almighty.
Oh,
Dude, I feel bad
I
that
feel
Messi's
bad.
crying like that. Like, dude, he
and
gives
of
it
course
all. Like,
everybody's zoomed in on him.
So
Like, fuck, give him
he's been
space.
substituted for. I think that means he's pretty much done.
Yeah, he's out. That
Yeah.
means he can't come back in.
Yep.
Is
Oh, wait, they
Angel
showed
Di
him crying
Maria
or
still
something?
in? Yeah.
Yeah, once he's out, he's out.
Yeah, you can't come
You
back.
gotta
How's
think,
Colombia?
like, this very well could be his last really big game for
Yeah, I
Argentina.
mean,
You
you
don't
got a
know.
point. I mean, at 37, that's getting up there for a football player.
Yeah.
I thought he played
Damn.
soccer.
I mean, he might play for Miami, but I think he's done internationally.
Yeah.
They just
I
not
mean,
killing
like
on
at
that
50, he'll probably still be better than most American soccer
Yeah.
players. So.
But I think him winning the last World
Who is
Cup,
he now,
that was
Pele?
kind of his last hurrah.
Yeah. Yeah. Most likely.
Somebody left. Was it Adam? Oh,
I'm
hey!
gonna get
Donald!
and say, hey, what's up, Donald?
How's it going, sir?
Hold on. It's not 6 a.m. in Australia. What's going on?
No, Donald's in Canada.
No, I know, but I always see him on Ken's stream. That's the only time I ever
Oh.
see him.
Hey, did
I used
Canada
to
win
say hi.
yesterday? I don't remember.
No,
Ken had
they
a
lost
fire
on
going earlier
penalties.
today.
Was it 0-0?
Yeah, I think it was.
Fucking
It was 0-0.
shocker.
But the game this afternoon was really good. England, Spain.
I know. I missed it. I was bummed out. I was at the beach.
England lost.
Yeah, they could have won that game. Like they played really well, but
Always right with the world.
anybody's
Hey, Adam.
money should have been on Spain.
Coño.
I mean,
Hey, you sound better.
I think every England game this tournament, you literally are pulling your hair.
Hey, does
If you
anybody
have it,
like
but-
the way Adam sounds when he's not pissing?
Coño.
I prefer the pissy,
You might-
Mr. Pissy shit.
You might keep
They
your
might
eye on
change his screen
YouTube
name to
tomorrow,
NTT
Adam,
fans.
because pretty sure that's a short.
Hey. I
Oh,
didn't
look
know
at
Kidding,
that.
Coño.
thing in my
Got a
ear.
big ice pack on the ankle now.
Bathroom. Y'all are just intruding on my privacy.
Should we call
Uh-huh.
you Ben? I'm just wondering. There wasn't a fart at the end. So
we
we
don't
were-
want to
No
see
fart,
his nasty
no
ass
fart.
foot.
No farts.
Yeah.
Calm down.
No farts.
Ugh.
Wait,
This is
what's wrong with your
OnlyFans.
foot?
Nobody wants to see your foot.
Jesus Christ, Adriana.
Oh, it's so gross.
Dude, I'm telling you, I
Suck my
like
toes, damn it.
I like high proof Barton. I'm just calling it right now.
Well,
So-
he doesn't.
I was gonna go grab some 1792 foolproof, but I couldn't find it, and I didn't want to bother looking more, so I grabbed.
Where's Nick? Why isn't he fucking helping you?
He used
Come
to.
on, Nick.
That would involve listening.
Nick's hoarding all the 1792 in his room.
Ooh, what you got there, John? Is that a
Probably.
bottle kill? No, don't kill that.
No, God,
Oh,
no.
no. God, no.
John.
No, I did a bottle kill Thursday night, but I'm not doing one tonight. So I still got this one I killed Thursday.
Oh yeah, I like Listau, dude. That's a good one.
Love this stuff.
Are you guys ready for a bottle kill? Can you zoom in on me, please? Canadian's finest.
Yes,
There you
About
go.
freaking time, Shredward, you
Yeah.
wuss.
Who said?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, Adam, where's your fucking bottle chug, bro?
Suck it.
Yeah, I got
Somebody tell this guy to get off his ass.
No, don't be a bitch. You can bottle chug a little. You don't have to like gun it.
Dude, I literally don't have a bottle ahead of me. I just got
Oh.
this.
Oh, okay, you're good. Don't
Hey,
kill
bro.
yourself either. You got
To
to
be
interview
fair,
tomorrow.
though, it is a Jack Daniel rye barrel proof 131 proof.
Hey,
Oh,
Dan, I
shit.
saw your
Ooh,
pictures
that's
when I
good.
got home from Green Bay yesterday.
Hey, what?
Sucks.
How good are the double
I
barreled
was in Green Bay
rye from
yesterday,
Jack
too.
Daniels?
One more.
Y'all were both at Green Bay yesterday? I saw the picture of Egg Roll doing the Lambo leap.
Yeah. Well, my parents live in Green Bay. I was down there yesterday.
Hey, is
Oh.
Egg Roll gonna have puppies? Or like,
Canadian law. This is the best Canadian law.
you know what I
I
mean?
doubt it.
Not like, isn't he a boy dog? I think Egg Roll's a boy, right?
Yeah, but I don't think Dan's going to put him out the
Don't drink
sun.
Labatt Blue. Don't drink the.
Pretty
what's the
sure
other
that girl
crap
isn't capable.
I mean, literally, are we going to have like 15 to 20 minutes of injury time in the second half?
Dude, it
Yeah,
is so
maybe.
like that gets me. I feel like I'm watching LeBron James.
Exactly.
Well, you're not watching
NBA
Bronny,
has
which is worse.
adopted these fucking injury bullshit.
Nah.
It's the
Like,
worst, dude.
in basketball, don't they like have penalties now if you get caught flopping?
Yeah, they do.
embellishment?
They do call fouls for flopping or like extra penalty for flopping.
See.
Yeah, I
But
think
they
it's
don't
called
call it as
embellishment, isn't it? Or is that
often
hockey?
as they should. They don't call it as often as
That's
they
it.
should.
Hockey is
Ow.
called embellishment.
That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
hockey they call it, right? Because hockey's like, don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the soccer, they send them off and
Gordo.
play one man down for 5 minutes or something.
No, it's a card.
Yeah, they should at some point though make him play a man down.
Yeah, it's
How could you do that to him, Dan?
Damn.
Probably because he adopted.
All of them should be neutered and spayed.
Virginia, if you adopt an animal from a shelter.
Oh
it
wow,
has
that
to
should be a penalty kick for Columbia right
I
there.
think, I think most shelters, if not all, will neuter and
I
spay.
love how, look at this in slow motion. They both go down screaming.
Knee on knee hurts, but yeah.
Like the Columbia guy, he stepped on the
Hey!
ball. Like they didn't even touch.
Mira, the Argentina guy fucking just got kneed in the ass, okay? Like, you'd be screaming too if somebody's
No.
kneecap literally
Dude,
went up
you
your butt.
should have seen me eat shit in the garage the other night, and I didn't even cry.
I bet you were screaming like a little baby.
I swear
know,
that
but
referee
the
looks
thing I
like he
did
should
was
be in a
look
Univision
around.
soap opera.
I
And then
looked
Frankie
around. I
was
was like, did
screaming at
anybody
you, like-
watch? Anybody see
Yeah.
that? Because I watch
Does that
fails
guy-
on TikTok all the
Does
fucking
that
time.
guy look like he should be in a Univision soap opera? The referee.
A telenovela?
Telenovela,
Yes.
yeah. Or
Telenovela, yeah.
Soap opera, yeah.
Maria.
Dude, when I went down in the garage the other night, like
Whoa, what?
that was the craziest shit.
Whoa.
On who?
Was Frederick there?
Can you please tell me?
Did Adriana say on who?
Yeah.
Nothing's crazy anymore, I guess.
I'm like watching soccer. Like, what is everybody talking about?
No, you said you went down.
About me going down on someone in the
went down
garage.
on-
Apparently,
I mean, if it hurt,
You
I
gagged
mean,
on the
guessing
ball. Is
Frederick
that what
was
you're
there.
saying?
Get it, Frankie.
Oh,
It might
Go,
have a good time in
Frankie.
the garage.
It's your birthday. In the garage.
in the
On
garage.
the fucking
It was a good time in the
saunas?
garage,
Come on,
buddy.
I don't know.
No, it was on the
Yeah,
golf
painful.
cart, Adriana.
Do what?
It was on the golf cart.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
that
good.
Was there a
was
minivan?
was epic.
Was there a minivan inside the garage?
No, just a golf cart
Good through ball. Oh,
Not even in Bert. Come on.
wow.
and a table saw.
Oh,
Offside.
Stay far away from that place.
wow.
Olympics.
Crazy.
No.
Dude, I
Football's
felt
not
so
here.
Whose
hard.
nicknames are golf cart and table saw?
Oh, is that a goal?
No,
Oh no,
offside.
Are y'all ahead of us?
that wasn't a goal. Maybe I don't know. I'm at 74,
Yeah, how far behind
59.
am I?
No, you were.
Oh, I think you're.
Oh, he's a little bit ahead. Yeah, I'm watching
He's
on.
not,
Yeah.
he's not ahead, but Donald knows soccer better than you.
We're.
There's a
Ah!
flag though. It's
Yeah,
offside.
we just
Yeah,
got that. Yeah.
He's offside by 5 feet at least.
Oh!
But the first person
Yeah.
kicked it. How is that still offside? So like
We were at like
The first
70.
He's
person
ahead of
kicked
the
it.
ball
Right here,
and the
he's
people.
ahead
Yeah,
of
but
the
he was like
defender.
5 feet behind the defender though.
Yeah.
Is there any
but
real
his
sports going on
teammate
there?
kicked it. The goalie stopped it.
Yeah, but his
bounced back.
teammate
gotta
got
give
it
you-
when it.
Yeah, but he was way
Columbia,
forward behind the
scored a
defender
goal.
though.
Yeah, it's offside for sure.
Gotta get
Yeah, they're showing it again right now with it like blocked off.
You see how far he's behind the defender?
Messi's like, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have been offsides there.
What are you doing, Nick?
Honestly, they've played better without him
Nick,
this tournament.
stop.
To be fair.
It was until you. Sorry.
Nick, make her a goddamn sandwich and leave her alone.
Oh
Okay, so
my
here's the
God.
explanation.
See, I missed this was during the England games. Z-Man was an expert.
I know. Z-Man said he can't join Streamlabs.
You know why England didn't
Right.
win? Because
He's
Gareth
using that
Southgate wasn't wearing his
McDonald's
vest.
Wi-Fi, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why he's wearing that stupid
The
white
English
shirt.
coach sucks.
You ever spend your
I don't really
You
know.
might
I
get
made
some
that
of
up.
from Dollar
Did
General.
you just say the England coach sucks?
Yeah, I made it up. I have no idea. I don't watch soccer.
Bitch. Don't you come after my man. He's very high on my list.
Donald doesn't like the English coach. Adriana thinks he's sexier than Caitlin Clark.
Anybody's sexier than Caitlin Clark. Jesus.
What the
That's the
hell?
funniest thing about that whole Caitlin Clark thing.
Fucking like Whoopi Goldberg
about Caitlyn?
sexier.
Oh, cool.
Like,
Oh.
Wait, what?
My problem is
What
England
about
played the neutral zone trap like the 90s NHL. Just trying not to lose.
So Adriana is
I was
super jealous of
talking about
Caitlin
Clay's
Clark because
internet
Nick one time said something like, "Oh, she's cute," or something
Yeah.
random like that.
Yep.
So she hates Caitlin Clark with a passion now,
Fucker.
and it's like, Angel Reese is way
Really?
better looking than Caitlin Clark. For the record.
Meanwhile, I have a very long list of men that I'm like allowed to leave.
You went
Nick
over that
for.
on your stream. You
But
have a
he
very
said
long
one nice
fucking
thing
list,
about
but he
Caitlin
said
Clark.
one
Yeah,
fucking
Nick's
thing.
list is
Like,
Nick's list is like nothing.
I like Caitlin.
Like he makes a compliment to a fucking athlete, and you're like, nah.
Yeah, like, oh, you think she's better than me?
Yeah, exactly. You think she's hotter than me? Really?
She's not even a doctor.
And I'm
Did she
over here like showing
graduate?
him pictures of Garrett Southgate wearing a vest.
Yeah,
Look
you got
at
like a
here.
10
Look
minute
at here.
list. He's just like, oh my god, like
Damn.
All right, let's see.
Oh shit, dude, this is gonna go to penalty kicks, right?
the double standard.
Oh
on
my
that.
God, that's really
There's still a good amount of time left.
They don't do overtime on Copa, right? It just goes to penalty.
That's correct.
No, there's two 15-minute halves.
No, that's Europe.
They got Euro has the overtime, but yeah, Copa doesn't.
Yeah, they've done
Dude,
away
if it
with
goes
it.
to penalty, Argentina is like
Here's the guy whose last name is Rodriguez, so he put his first name on the back of the jersey.
I don't know what to say.
I go, fuckhead.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm not gonna score a goal.
Yeah, Angel Reese is way better looking than freaking Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
that's
She ain't
true.
winning that.
That's true, but Caitlin Clark is 10 times the player.
Whatever.
I don't know.
10
I mean,
times the
They're both
player.
pretty good for what they are. I mean, being girl basketball players, like
No.
whatever.
How do we mute
10
Adam
times the
and
player.
Mike? How do we mute both of them? I should have admin on this so that I can mute them.
I mean, let's
Hold
be
on.
real.
Can
They're
I
just
mute
girl
anybody,
basketball
Mike?
players. Like,
Can I mute people?
And the flopping continue.
Well, honestly,
Adam, we wish you could mute yourself.
Jesus, Mr.
I'm
Mom.
trying to mute
Wow.
honestly, what
I'm
the
just
fuck?
saying, I'm pretty sure Jim Morris can beat both of them in basketball.
Dude,
They
I'm
should be right
5'4" on a good day. I ain't beating nobody in basketball.
That's why I don't like basketball. It's so
Yeah, I
like
think
only designed for tall people.
I think I got a little aggressive in that comparison, Jim.
You can
Hey,
just be
Muggsy
tall.
Bogues was only like 5'6", right?
He was
Yeah,
he was
no,
like
no,
5'3".
holy fuck.
He was
Or
5'3".
an
Muggsy
ass to your
Bogues.
face for basketball.
Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy Bogues was awesome.
He was
Just
my hero.
highlight Mr.
Charlotte.
Mom's comment.
Oh
He played for the
Jesus,
Hornets.
Mr. Mom.
Wow. There's shade in there the whole damn.
That's how you're feeling Clark is. Nick.
Dude, Whoopi
Oh,
used
fuck.
to be freaking the bomb in her movies. Do you remember Jumpin' Jack Flash? God,
Jumpin'
that was a
Jack
funny movie.
Flash. After
Bro,
that,
she
it was
banged
all
remember Ted
downhill.
Danson.
He was
right?
Guided in Star Trek. That's all you need to know. That's
Hey,
it.
Dan,
Star
she's
Trek.
shorter than I am.
Ted
Fuck
Danson
that.
used
Oh,
to
yeah,
knock the bottom
easily.
out of that. Whoopi did.
Hey,
By a lot.
when you two are here, I'm not the shortest one on stream. So
Oh, there you go, Jim.
Not by a
Jim,
lot.
you're the Spud Webb of whiskey tube. I think you can.
I'm
put those
probably
ladies
like
to
close to
shame.
a foot shorty.
What?
Dude, that's
No way,
that's a
Jim.
compliment. Hold on,
You're a foot shorter than Jim?
Didn't Spud Webb win the dunk contest one year?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
How tall is
Somehow.
Spud
Spud
Webb?
Webb, Muggsy Bogues.
Jim.
Yep.
Jim, that's your
Muggsy Bogues better.
Who was the guy from the
Moment
Celtics?
of
D.
glory,
Brown.
bud.
D. Brown.
Spud Webb was
Oh God, fucking
5'6".
Brown.
Won the dunk
He was
contest.
Nobody
5'6".
knows how to spell Muggsy Bogues.
Dude was
Come on,
like
Gordo, you can
5'4" and he could
transition and
jump
play
10
I can
feet.
spell Muggsy Bogues.
I was right. Muggsy Bogues was 5'3".
Yep.
Got it.
5'3". Was he shorter than Spud Webb?
No.
Looking that up.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
3
Yeah,
inches.
by 3 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spud Webb was 5'6".
Muggsy
Muggsy
Bogues.
Bogues was 5'3".
Muggsy Bogues is 5'3".
Probably has 6 times my vertical.
Funny thing
I
is,
had a
those are
whole
both
calendar of
giant
Muggsy
shirts,
Bogues when
Adriana.
I was little.
Muggsy
Spud Webb
Bogues was
could dunk, though.
This soccer game was just a whole bunch of fish on dry land. What the fuck? Sheesh. There you
Well,
go.
and part
You
of
know,
the problem
if you,
Spud Webb
Adriana,
could
if you would have married Muggsy Bogues or Spud Webb, we could have zoomed in on you and pretended you guys were both 6 foot tall.
Yeah, we'd have looked tall next to me. Like, we'd been great.
Hey, wasn't Muggsy Bogues on Charlotte when Larry Johnson was
Yeah.
on the team?
No, that it was Muggsy
I don't know
Bogues.
about
Spud
Larry
Webb was
Johnson,
in
but
Atlanta.
Muggsy Bogues was on the Hornets.
Muggsy Bogues.
Larry Johnson was
Yeah,
around.
Spud Webb was with the Hawks.
Number one pick.
Dude, Spud Webb.
Larry
So
Johnson.
Spud Webb, when he won that dunk contest, it was freakish looking when he would go up and dunk.
Yeah.
Come
Like,
on,
like-
Columbia.
Jumping off anyone's back either.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean,
Whenever
watching somebody
somebody
that
jumps 3
small with
times
a
their
vertical
height,
jump
you
like
go,
that
what
was
the fuck?
Ah.
Do you remember Jim Carrey in Cable Guy dunking on Jack Black?
yeah going off his back. Yeah.
He's all,
Breaking the backboard, yeah.
He broke the backboard, and Jack Black's like, okay, that's cool.
if I had the vertical of Muggsy Bogues in my size, I could jump onto my roof.
Right, imagine the equivalent. But his talent goes under fucking rated because he was short. Fuck
And
all
how
you.
tall are you,
Stupid tall.
Gordo? You're 6'4"?
6'4", yeah.
Man.
Really?
Hold on,
And I'm
hold on,
out.
Adriano.
That was all through high school and even like college. What, you want to play basketball? No. Like sorry, I don't know how to dribble. Like
You were asked to play basketball. I was asked to join the wrestling team because I was always getting in fights. Nobody
You were
asked me
getting
to
in
play
fights?
basketball.
Shocker.
So weird.
They don't allow knives in wrestling. Man.
I know.
You
That's why I said no.
That's why you wouldn't do it.
Also, I would have been the only female, so no, thank you.
Gordo, you gotta go out of
Yeah.
That's a card. That's gotta be a
Dan.
card.
If Dan could jump like egg roll.
I can see honey, but it's brighter.
Would you say, are you talking to me, Darrell?
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
My son's friend. I had him nose some whiskey.
Burns little nose hairs.
Is that how you get your notes?
Yeah, man. I just write them down and just keep track of what they say.
That's cheating.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
It's not cheating if they
Dude, that
suck
guy
at
like
it.
landed on the other guy. Is that a yellow card?
It should have been because it intentionally impeded him, and he was he was the last player to the net. So that's a yellow. I don't know what happened there.
In hockey,
I
that'd be
feel like they
interference.
both
But
were kind of just effing with each other right there. It might have been
We
like,
Hispanics are
I
like,
don't
if
know
you didn't get
nothing.
stabbed, you're fine.
I know when they score a goal, and that's it.
so what happened
Yeah, I don't know
yesterday
much.
with, what do you got there, Slap Shot?
Brian, I mean, not Jim.
ooh,
Distilled
Ooh,
meat.
two
Oh,
souls.
two souls.
nice.
Oh shit!
That's sexy.
Yeah, honey bear. How is it? Is it good?
That is distilled mead.
That's badass.
It
Nice.
is two of my favorite things: mead and whiskey.
Nice.
Oh,
Jim,
Adam's
is
like,
that you? Are you playing with something?
Slapshot was like honey and flowers or what?
It is like you took honey and made it 131 proof.
Is it too sweet?
No, it is
Okay.
not sweet. Like it's the good part of honey before it hits the sweet.
The cloying. Okay.
corner
Yeah.
kick. Argentina
Almost
wins
like
right
sour
here.
sweet.
We'll see.
I know too much about honey.
Adam, are you
What kind of
are
honey
you
is it?
shitting
Why
out?
did
What's
he
up?
do that?
Couldn't
I
tell
think
you.
Adam just shit out.
He's like, I'm done. Fuck you
Is
guys.
that?
Oh
He couldn't
man,
handle it.
Come on, man.
He's
Well, he
like,
said he
I
had
don't
an interview
remember what
tomorrow.
it's like to go for 3 hours anymore.
Can't handle it.
why did he get married though?
Yeah.
What's that, Gordo?
Come on, John.
Huh? Some Jepsons.
Ayu.
Ooh, that's
First, what?
Here. All right, here.
Oh,
the Fortnite Rises.
Yeah, story time.
yeah. Rises is all right. Rises is good. The first Fortnite was not my favorite. It got a little
Okay.
better after it opened up, but
Well, here
yeah.
we go.
Sorry, Vic.
All right. Stop shoving each other.
How is there a McAllister? That's what I want to know. We're talking Argentina and Colombia, and we have fucking McAllister.
Kevin!
Dude, I'm just
Sound
telling
like
you, Messi would have
Kevin
scored on that
McAllister,
corner kick.
the father. Credit card? You got it.
I don't know.
Yeah, is Whiskey RN working tonight? What is she doing?
She's taking care of the soccer players.
Yeah, she's
Doubles.
You gave them all yellow socks,
Right.
so you know they
This still
fall
me
out.
does sound awesome.
Take you down, Adam, every time.
It is really
Thank
good.
you.
And
More of a
courtesy,
market for that.
and this bottle is courtesy of Alex the Moose. So Moose, if you're watching, cheers, bud.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, what's up with Moose? I missed it.
That's who we got
Oh
the bottle
no,
from.
Brian was just saying
Two
that the
Souls
bottle he just poured
Wow.
out.
That
Alex
mead.
sent him.
I haven't seen Alex in a while.
Dude, I really feel like
Yeah.
Argentina could win right now.
Why are you fucking rooting for Argentina?
I'm not.
Dipshit.
I want
Go!
Colombia to win.
Oh
But
my
Messi's
God.
not in there. I want Colombia to win.
Ah, you're like 20 seconds ahead of me. Stop it, Terrell.
You see the
so
goal?
annoying. No,
Oh, you
I'm
missed
so
it?
nervous.
No.
No, I'm just playing.
Oh,
Close goal.
It was
Yeah,
close. It was close.
The streaming version of
So she's
TV
offside.
is
She's just
slower
throwing it
than
over
the
the
real
wall.
version.
Oh, we're gonna have to mute Terrell.
I got that
Where did
3
the
hours,
East Coast
man.
get
I'm
it
East Coast
faster?
time.
High
Yeah.
noon. That high noon is good shit.
Dude,
High
Arden-
noon, yeah. I'm really covering the gambit of.
Ooh, limousine ride.
What time are you at, Adriana? On a
Hold on, I
clock?
got you.
Like, how far are you?
Mountain. So
88.
2 hours.
8 year,
2 hours.
53.6.
Finish in a honey barrel.
Oh, honey barrel.
No,
Ooh,
not
that would be
Love it.
very good.
in the game.
Wasting so much.
Oh,
Limousine.
88.04 right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, so 24. Wait, yeah, 23 seconds.
Shredward,
Yeah,
I would say
see?
that high
no kidding,
noon is the
21,
king of the saucers.
Yes.
So if you
Yep.
react to anything, Darrell, you need to wait 23 seconds before you react.
We'll see.
Start calling
StreamYard
Mississippi each time. I like the
Lagging,
idea
I'm
that
lagging.
Streamlabs or whatever this is has like less of a lag than fucking
this
streaming
is
the
major.
Copa to here.
Yeah, I'm streaming mine on
we're doing this
DirecTV on my
thing,
computer.
okay.
It's about 30 seconds behind, I think.
Yeah,
How's
DMC
that
versus
cable?
Dancing Goat.
Columbia making substitutions.
Yep.
Without
That
Messi?
happened like 30 seconds to a minute ago.
It all depends if
Substitute.
you're watching on over the air or on satellite.
Yeah,
I
over
wasn't
the
on
air
cable.
and satellite are way ahead of streaming.
Yeah, over the air is way ahead of everybody else.
I'm
Yeah.
streaming right now.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
I'm
by
using
over
a
the air?
DirecTV app on my tablet.
Nick, pull it up on the tablet.
What
See if
time are
it's
you at, Donald?
better.
I'm at 89:30.
I'm at 89:52.
Okay.
89:17.
I'm
You
5
guys are way
seconds faster
behind.
than Adriana. What?
Oh, is Nick bringing
Are
up
you
my
watching
fucking basketball
over the air,
moves?
girl?
89-27.
Slub son, you just sent me that 2 souls.
Are you on over the air or not?
Yeah, on Instagram.
You can't take me in
On
basketball.
cable box. Cable.
Okay.
Oh, what a screw!
I'd kill it.
I'm like 10
Yeah,
seconds ahead of
yeah,
you and like
Oh.
20.
Yeah, I'm at exactly 90 minutes right now.
Okay,
I just
what's
did-
the over and under on added time?
4 minutes. Wow, I'm surprised that's that low.
You motherfucker. I just
Oh,
asked
he already
that question.
knows. He already knows. That's, yeah.
All right.
It's only 4 minutes.
With all the diving, I can't
Wait.
believe that it's only 4 minutes.
Tio Joe said it's
How do
7.
you get injury time over diving time?
What's
How
up,
do you
Joe?
figure that out?
Yeah.
I don't know the equation.
Okay,
blew
Jeff
it.
figures.
Joe blew it. Joe blew
How's
it.
it
David
going?
Robinson,
Univision feed
all-time
is ahead
favorite NBA player.
of the Fox.
That's right, sir. David Robinson.
It's hard to argue that. I like David
No,
Robinson.
dude, David Robinson is the man. He's like my favorite NBA player.
I gotta
thought it
say
was-
though, like, I mean, granted, I'm a Nuggets fan, but Jokic is pretty fucking special, dude.
The Joker?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, we got a pretty good guy in Milwaukee right now, too.
Yeah, Jokic, like,
Mailman was pretty good back in the day, too.
I think I get his name right.
no, mailman was
Giannis is really good.
fuck the mailman.
Clyde Drexler was pretty solid.
I like
too.
Tim Duncan too. I felt like Tim Duncan was always apologizing for being good, the way he had that look on his face.
Oh, Nick
Bro, what
likes
about
Tim Duncan.
okay, Sean Kemp?
Yeah.
No, Kemp with his ears that do this. No,
Bro, Sean Kemp.
no, he's not top 10, dude. He's not even top 10.
Top
He's
10
of the
ever?
90s.
No, God, no.
Come on.
Come
Of
on.
the 90s, top 10.
No, dude.
Talking,
I mean, Sean
I'm
Kemp was
talking
good.
89 to
Sean
90.
Kemp was good, like in the area, like he was an all-star for his era,
Yeah.
but he was not like.
Well, so was Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley never won a ring.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
Joe
Charles
Barkley
Barkley was
Savage.
not. Those are Hall of Fame personalities. They're not Hall of Fame. Like they're not like the best
He's like
player
one of
of
my
all time
favorite
discussion.
commentators.
Just watch the YouTube videos of Larry Bird and his trash talk.
Where's Bourbon? And kid.
Top 10 in children.
Larry Bird is a trash talker, and he backed it up.
Dude, Larry
Bird
Bird was he was.
Does Larry
I mean,
Bird trash
he
talk
wasn't
like
the best
NHL
ever, also,
players?
but
Dude, I wish Larry Bird and Carl
Name
Barkley
his white
were
was waterfowl.
Packers.
Larry Bird's is the doofiest looking dude ever, though.
But he can ball.
If
He
you
was
watch
able
the
to
video,
ball, though.
that guy could trash talk anybody.
He was the nastiest cracker in the history of the NBA.
Yep.
He's doofy.
I might have been Birdman.
yeah, Birdman.
Adrian Wilson, Chris Anderson.
Oh yeah, Chris Anderson. Yep. Or I mean, just listening to like Gary Payton. I mean, Gary Payton would trash
One
talk.
of my favorite players. I wasn't even really a Hawks fan, but Neek was pretty freaking awesome. Dominique Wilkins. He was pretty good.
Dude, yeah, Dominic Wilkins. Absolutely.
Oh, they had a good team. I mean, him and Kevin Willis and Doc Rivers.
Oh yeah.
They had a pretty good team.
And who was the Plastic Man? They called him Plastic Man.
Plastic Man.
Dude, Tim Duncan and Chris Mullin back in the Warriors, the '90s Warriors, though they were hell good.
Stacey Ogman.
Hey, question for you, Rant. Who has the advantage in penalty kicks here?
I'd probably say
There's an
Argentina.
advantage in penalty kicks?
It's going to penalty kicks in 1 minute.
But you said advantage. Like, do you mean just a better team or somebody actually gets an advantage?
Yeah, like who's going to have the better strikers for penalty kick?
Definitely Argentina, especially when you've got like
behind him.
world-class players like Angel Di Maria and
Put my towel back where you found it.
That's what I was wondering. Is Di Maria still
Oh
in?
shit, that was like throwing your shoulder for
This
real.
is like his last game ever.
Who's?
Angel Di Maria.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Penalty kicks now?
He's a star for Argentina.
Yeah, it's going to penalty.
Oh, look at his ankle. You see how swollen it was?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Is he
Oh, no, I
barefooted
gotta catch
again?
up, sorry.
I gotta close my eyes in 20
got
seconds.
sandals on,
Nasty
calm
ass
down.
foot.
Dude.
That means you can still see his fucking foot. That's gross.
Not
Oh,
super
yeah.
badly swollen, but you can see that it's fat.
This is nice shoe guy. I think
Yeah, that
Yeah, it's a sprain. It's not a break or anything. It's definitely a sprain.
Yeah.
Put your sock on. He
Dude,
can fit a sock
sprains
over
hurt
it.
more than breaks. I'm just calling it right now.
Yeah, sprains hurt. Dude. Like a break, you're not really walking at all, but a sprain
rather
is
break
almost
something.
like
Yeah, Adriano, you don't know. You ain't a
Penalty
doctor.
kicks.
You don't know me.
He's still in. Wow. Di Maria's been in the whole fucking game.
Who has the better goalie?
No, you're gonna
I would
overreact
still
more on a break.
probably give it to Argentina. I mean,
Even a sprain.
on paper, they're the better team. I mean,
Yeah,
Colombia
they're
has
the favorites.
one or two star players like James Rodriguez.
That's right.
Aren't they all last name Rodriguez?
Yeah.
At some point, one of the last names is probably Rodriguez.
You talk about Stacey Ogman, those UNLV teams in the early
Ogman,
90s.
that was it, yeah. Yeah, Stacey Ogman. Yeah, he was
UNLV was so
yeah.
much fun to watch.
Hey, what about Dikembe Mutombo?
Yep.
Hey, Doc.
Mutombo was a baller.
Wasn't that guy like 7'8"?
Yeah, he got triple doubles with block shots.
That guy was so
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah, he just
Or Manute Bull.
Yeah, Manute Bol. Yeah.
Dude, but you think
He
about
was
like
the tallest
Shaq
NBA
was,
player ever, I think.
like Shaq was kind of a freak, dude, because he was a 7-footer that was like 380 pounds and could move.
He was,
You know what I mean?
Bro,
Yeah.
Shaq was a freak.
Who was
Do you
that guy
remember
who plays
Bill
for
Carter?
NC State in March
What's that,
Madness?
John?
Who looks like a football player?
Do you remember Bill Cartwright? He was a big man, played for the Knicks and the Bulls.
Yeah.
And they were interviewing him on the bench when he played for the Bulls, and Shaq was coming onto the court as a rookie. He's like, "What do you think of that?" And he's like, "Well, that's retirement right there." I still actually have a pair of the original Shaq, the pump shoes.
Dude, and I
Who was
love
the first year.
right now on TikTok, there's like all these like who's the GOAT in basketball?
MJ every day.
It's Jordan.
That's it.
Yeah,
Always.
like-
Come on.
always
If you don't
MJ.
think, dude. Okay, look, I get it. You know, there's a lot of people in the conversation that are alive currently today, and a lot of people who are dead. Kobe, R.I.P. But MJ, hands down, there's no argument, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I don't even think LeBron is second. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
Not even close. Dude, not even close. LeBron is like fourth or fifth.
I
They
would
killed
say,
MJ's dad.
I would
Jordan
say
never lost in the
you have to
Olympics.
take
Jordan never
into
lost in the
account
finals.
endurance, right? So like how long he plays, how consistent he's been. Doesn't miss as many games as like Kobe did and stuff like that. But yeah, I do think Kobe is slightly ahead of LeBron just in overall GOAT status.
That's a fact. And
But
not
like
just
you
because
talk to any of those players that aren't like in it. Like you look at Dwayne Wade, he's like Michael Jordan was on a different level. He changed the game.
it's in this order: Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Dr. J, and maybe LeBron and Kobe.
Fred, stop.
The thing with
Stop.
I would put Russell not in that conversation.
the thing with Jordan
Yeah,
and
you gotta
Kobe is
one of like the.
yeah.
Look, Magic and Larry Bird were like at an epic time for the NBA. They're like what the Celtics Lakers put the NBA on the map at that
Not
point.
even stats. LeBron's a better player. Number two.
But,
Number two.
but yeah, I do think LeBron overall is a better player.
Kobe, number three.
No,
Kobe, I
more than
think, is better than LeBron.
The thing with Jordan and Kobe,
Jordan,
so they never
LeBron,
lost in
Kobe.
the finals.
Yeah,
Jordan,
yeah,
LeBron,
I would say like what set Jordan apart was like, look at what that Bulls team did without him, and then look what they did with him. It was almost the same fucking team. Adriana's like, fuck basketball.
No, he's not 37. LeBron's my age.
So we're playing extra time. It's not penalty kicks.
Yeah. So apparently I just looked it up. So for the final game only, they're going to have extra time.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes extra time, 2 halves.
2 15-minute halves. Yeah.
They put that up on the screen like 2 minutes before it ended.
Yep.
Where'd you go, Adriana? Everybody check out Whiskey Mountain stream next week.
Nick Perlman. I love watching St. John's. Watching the Big East tournament in the 80s and 90s. That was the best college basketball to watch.
I 100% think Bird is probably top 5, top 6.
Yep.
I can't move you, Darrell. It's not letting me move you.
I mean, Bird, that front court of Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
I don't like words going over you guys. I'd rather have it go over my face.
My favorite episode of Cheers was when they had
on his face.
Kevin McHale counting the bolts in the floor of the Boston Garden.
Like balls.
All right, I've changed up my order. This is top 6 right here.
Hey, what's up, Joe? Cheers, buddy.
Hey, Joe.
That doesn't even make sense, Perlman. Throwing for that one had a basketball team from the beat.
Yeah, I will say, like, Bird was an epic shooter, dude. Like, he was his ability to shoot, but I do think there have been other shooters that were at least as good as Bird.
Donald.
No, Bird was great, but he's not top 5.
Yeah, I would say he is only because
he's like top 15.
I would say the only reason I would say that is he made everybody around him better. Like if you look at all those that should be in that GOAT conversation, they make people around you better. That's where I think LeBron falls off a little bit.
No. I mean, that's where Jordan really is.
Like, do you think LeBron makes everybody around him better? I mean, maybe back in the day he did.
Really. But if we're
like,
talking
look what
about
the Bulls were without Jordan, and then you look at what they were with Jordan. Like Pippen with Jordan averaged more points than he did without Jordan, and he was the stud on the team at that point.
Yeah, but Jordan's still
No
like
matter
a
what,
goat, right? Like
no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just using that as the example, right? Like I think if you look at Brady and Manning, it wasn't their athletic ability that made them, what they were. It was the way they made everybody around them better. Right?
Dude, I still think Drew Brees was a better quarterback than fucking.
100%. I mean, I would agree. And if you talk,
like Drew Brees on every
gifts,
you put him on the same team that Brady won every. Like Brees would have won every single championship Brady would have won.
Oh yeah, 100%. With that defense, 100%. Yeah.
Like Brees, and he was like 5'8", like looking over like 6'5" lineman. Dude was nasty. Like he killed all the records prior to, like, well.
He did it faster than Brady.
Early.
Brady won the record. He played more, yeah.
When he retired, he had like all the yardage record, all the touchdowns, and all that stuff.
Yep. Brady did it because he played like 2 or 3 years longer than Brees.
Drew Brees was nasty. If you see
he was,
freaking
but
Mahomes stay healthy for the next 10 Mahomes stay healthy for the next 10 years, say bye-bye to freaking most of
every
Brady's
record,
records.
yeah. But like
a little more than
Mahomes,
10 years to
Mahomes is a better, like he's a freak at the position, right? Like you can't say that about Brady.
Mahomes
Like
is the
Brady,
best.
Manning were quarterbacks. They weren't like
Mahomes is
the
the best player I've ever
athletes.
seen.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll
I
say it
agree.
now. Like Mahomes is better than Brady. Mahomes
Yeah,
is better than
no.
Brady.
I don't
Like,
think Brady. I don't think Brady and Manning were like these gifted athletic quarterbacks, right? Like they weren't athletes like Mahomes is. Mahomes has what they have.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite the
On top of being
mental.
athletic.
Yeah, except he's way more athletic, right? Like, but that's where I think it's different because, like Magic made everybody around him better. He wasn't the guy that was just that you had to rely on to score. Same with Bird. You didn't have to just rely on them to score.
There was
The
nobody
difference
more
between
competitive
LeBron
than
is he was the scorer. He was the one that was, they're dependent on him to score in Cleveland and Miami and.
Nobody in the history of the game was more competitive than Jordan. That's a fact, dude.
I don't think anybody really argues the Jordan LeBron thing. Like I think if they do, they're just a fanboy.
I think they're just living in a different time, man.
Except for Independent Joe, because I see the look on his face and he's like,
We lived through the Michael Jordan
No,
era.
I'm
These
a
kids don't
Jordan
even know
dude.
what they're talking about, dude.
all right, Joe, what are we drinking? What are we pouring?
Dude, Oral Hershiser, the
Hey,
greatest
Joe,
pitcher.
Smoky eye, right there.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
Look at that shit.
I finally cracked this.
Green River.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Nice.
What are we pouring, Joe?
Well, what the
Green River?
What do you got, Joe?
I don't have that.
Whoa, that was close.
Joe's watching the game.
Smoky eye?
Dude, I reached out to them. They haven't gotten back to me yet. I want them to come on
Smoky
my
eye,
way.
Joe?
They're Colorado. Pick a distillery and maybe I'll have. Oh yeah, you just did. And it's that was a good save.
Hey, Joe, where's your
Derek,
1792
Hey,
store
look
pick?
who's in the chat.
I'm sorry, Shred.
Man of the Mid South, Derek Patton.
You need Barton 1792. Pull it out.
Barton 1792?
Yeah, pull out the store
I can pour more Barton. I've got other Barton too.
It's a store pick night. Let's go.
1792. Foolproof?
Foolproof?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Come on.
I'll do one.
What are we,
I
kids
got
here?
that. I got that.
Yeah, fair enough, John. Fair enough.
I mean, there's a list of everybody down the line. Havlicek, Susie,
I mean, there's a list, but there are a handful. I think you can make a solid argument when the rest. Like, yeah, they're in the conversation, but they're not going to be in the top 10.
I mean, growing up in the 80s with that rivalry, I was Celtics over Lakers. I mean, I was a Milwaukee Bucks fan, but I always went for Celtics over Lakers.
I know all my
Bucks
kids,
back in the 80s.
I know all my kids are going for Colombia, but dude, if Argentina won, I would feel pretty good about it.
I grew up in California, and I was an Oakland A's fan and a San Antonio Spurs fan. How do you explain that?
Because how old are you?
44, sir.
Well, that's because that's when both of those teams were good.
But I mean, how many of us
game I
were
ever saw was Oakland A's 1989, bro.
Yeah,
how many of us were David Robinson fans when he came out of Navy, though?
Dude, yeah, David Robinson was my dude back in the day.
I mean,
don't
he
know,
didn't win
like-
anything until Duncan got there, but still.
Yeah, dude, I think the Spurs back in the days, I'm
funny
talking
'cause they're both
89,
fucking
90,
centers.
1990 season
And the thing
specifically,
that Duncan was such a quiet guy, too.
dude, and Barry Sanders. Can we talk about the greatest running back of all time?
Yeah, that's not even a conversation. I don't care how many yards Emmitt Smith ended up with.
Barry Sanders, 100%.
Barry's the best.
That was aggressive.
I'm sorry, but I grew up in the Packers Bears rivalry, so even though I'm on the wrong side, Walter
I'm
Payton
not a
for me.
big, get out of here.
Barry Sanders
Big
the
Vic.
best
Hey,
ever.
I was raised a Dodgers fan, though, Big Vic. I was forced
See that,
into
Joe?
it. My grandma lived in LA,
Yeah,
and I used to go to Dodger games.
He was a cornerback.
That's all.
I'm sorry, Walter Payton was better than Barry Sanders.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, John.
Did we just become best friends, Joe?
No,
Corner?
no.
We've always been best friends, man.
Jesus, come on.
Oh, that East. Oh,
Sure, Shred. Good suggestion.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I
1792.
lived through the years where the Packers were really shitty and Walter Payton just ran all over them.
I mean, Walter Payton was no slouch, but come on, Barry
But
Sanders, bro.
he could block and pass protection. Barry Sanders couldn't.
No, but dude, if you look at like what always set Barry apart from Emmitt
Wow,
Smith,
that's cool
who I
looking,
think
huh?
is one of the other GOAT arguments for running
Smith.
back.
Deion
Emmitt
Sanders.
Smith, the Cowboys have always had one of the best offensive lines in football. They focus on it, and not saying that Emmitt doesn't deserve, what he did. Like, he was good at what he did, but like Barry was special. Barry turned nothing into something because he never had an offensive line.
Did you ever watch Earl Campbell though?
Earl Campbell was a physical freak. Like his thighs were.
Bo Jackson was the same way.
Yeah, I would say Barry and Bo Jackson could argue about the two best running backs.
I mean,
but,
Bo Jackson and Earl Campbell were just something different.
yeah, I mean, but Bo Jackson was just so fast, dude.
You imagine having that Raiders backfield with Bo Jackson and Marcus
Tommy D.
Well, that doesn't take much, Tommy, but
speaking
yeah,
of,
but you imagine that LA Raiders backfield, Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen.
Oh, geez. Corner whiskey. Stay safe, buddy.
Hold on. Jared Patton, you don't have to work tomorrow. Get in here.
Bo Jackson, dude. Bo Jackson. I saw Bo Jackson play on the Kansas City Royals against the Oakland A's in 1989, and Bo Jackson, bro,
that's cool.
The greatest athlete of all time.
Dude,
Marcus Allen was such a good running back, and they were in the same backfield. But
Oh, he didn't play hockey, Shredward.
Versus
Yeah,
Mark McGuire and Jose Canseco, dude.
that Nike commercial was awesome. Like, no.
Dude, Bo Jackson.
Gretzky.
Yeah, Bo Jackson
I would argue Bo Jackson, if he didn't get hurt, might have been the best running back of all time. But
yeah, he ripped
Barry
that hip out
Sanders-
in a football game, and yeah, he was the best.
But Barry Sanders is definitely.
Barry Sanders is the top. He's the GOAT of running.
Barry's the best.
That Monday night game in Seattle, like Barry's running all the way to, or Bo's running all the way to Tacoma right now.
Yeah, but that
Like
doesn't.
Bo ran up the tunnel, and
Who knows?
I mean, when Peyton ran, like, it was pretty special to watch. But when you saw the shit that Barry Sanders did, like, go just do YouTube and Google, and search for Barry Sanders highlights. You'll realize he was a freak. He didn't run over people. People couldn't touch him.
No, Emmitt Smith is the one that ran over.
You guys watch that show that they did? Like, was it a Netflix or whatever, or Amazon with Barry? I think it was
Yes,
pretty
dude,
good.
that's an amazing. That's what made me like fully.
It was really good.
Yeah.
if you watch the 30 for 30 with Bo Jackson,
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Dude, like Bo
Oh,
Jackson, they
that's all
timed
right.
him from home to second base when he hit a double, and it was like 3 seconds faster than anybody had ever done.
Mm-hmm.
He was a
Well,
freak.
because his thighs are that fucking big.
I just like the
Remember when
one
he
time he
jumped
like
up and caught that foul ball?
he tried to call timeout at home plate and he hit a home run instead.
Yeah, it's so funny, dude. Like, dude, you saw him break. Like, have you ever taken a bat, like a wooden bat? You think they're fragile. They're not.
No.
And he like breaks that shit over his head.
Yeah.
And he broke the one on his thigh, and it was
He
like
broke it on his thigh,
toothpick.
yep.
And it was like a toothpick when he hit it on his thigh. Now that one might have been cracked, but still, it was like.
Do you remember the catch he had in Baltimore where he ran sideways along the wall?
Yeah, he like runs up and
yeah.
Yeah, he was a freak in nature. I wonder how, like, I feel like today a lot of people are kind of that level of athlete now. They might not be as fast. I don't mean to make it sound like they're as fast, but if you go, like, I remember I went to the World Baseball Classic like 6 or 7 years ago in San Diego. And it's basically the all-stars from every country. And it was like, we went and saw Puerto Rico versus Dominican. Dude, everybody was built like Bo Jackson. It was the craziest fucking thing. They're all like 6'3", 240 pounds. Like, they look like freaks of nature. You wouldn't mess with these guys.
Cheers, Josh.
It's like Gordo, but totally ripped. Not that you're not ripped, Gordo. You're super fucking impressive, bro. But
He's a freak athlete.
I mean, if Bo Jackson could have played 5 more years in the NFL, the records he could have set.
Dude, yeah, that's. I mean, dude, same with Barry Sanders for that matter. He just retired out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Bro,
they
like,
both
he
didn't play very
didn't
long.
care about records, bro.
The thing is, Megatron did the same
Sanders
thing in Detroit. He got sick of playing in Detroit. He quit.
Yeah, he could have. He came back and he saved, like, the entire city of Detroit was like all about him, and then he's like, "I'm out later."
Good ball.
Is
That
it
was
like
crazy, man.
extended time forever, or do they eventually go to penalty kicks?
Yeah, they have 2 15-minute halves, so it's half an hour.
It's silver goal.
What were you going to say, Joe? Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Speaking of athletes, 2 of them are going at it on Wednesday. Do you think what do I need to do to beat Shane Storytime?
Oh, dude, just show up. Just show up.
Push his.
Exactly.
All you have to do is push his
Just
walker
show up.
out of his. Like, the guy's an old man. Just push his walker out of the way.
No, we're battling on Wednesday. So
Yeah, dude, that's all you get. Come on, Shane's
Dude,
an old man.
Why do I not hit these more? I should have bought the Daveco 1792.
Bro, I'm just, 1792.
Joe, do you remember those Woodford samples you sent me?
Woodford one? Yeah.
The
This
Bachelor
is the Idaho pick.
My older brother who got me into bourbon, he's a Woodford guy. So I drank half an ounce of each of those samples, and then I passed them along to him yesterday. So I'm waiting to see what he thinks
I
of
don't know how that happens.
So I think
Are
he'll
all full
really
proof
get enjoy them.
125 proof?
This game is
Yeah,
chaos.
they're all 125.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I missed that last part.
I was just saying that I passed it along to my brother who got me into bourbon. He's a really big Woodford guy, so I drank like half of those samples, and then I gave the other half to him yesterday. So
Is he going to tell you what he thinks of them?
yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
I think he's really going to enjoy them. So
Yeah, that's
That should have been a penalty. That's a
'cause
penalty.
he's really a big Woodford guy.
What did you think of? Was there a favorite of yours between the 3 or 4?
Probably the 118, I think, was probably my favorite.
Yeah, well, it's mine too. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't see those very often up here, so I figured he would probably really enjoy those.
Oh, that's cool.
He's given me a lot of samples and a few bottles.
What is the
Yeah,
one?
dude.
That's how much. Oh, for this half or this?
Ricky Henderson, bro. There's no one will ever beat his record.
Yeah,
There's
1 minute
no-
of extra time for this half.
No way.
Dude, I really
yeah.
feel like they favor Argentina in some of these penalties.
And Ricky was in his own little world, though.
You mean for
Yeah,
stolen
Ricky
bases?
Henderson.
For stolen bases?
No one. Yeah, no one will ever
that's a
steal
fair
that
argument.
bases.
His record for stolen bases ain't no one gonna
Yeah.
touch
There's
Yeah,
no
I
one-
mean,
no
that's
one will
never going to
ever
be
touch
touched.
it.
Yeah.
No. It will stand the test of time. throughout the
Nobody,
history of the game.
like, think about how impressive Vince Coleman was stealing bases. And, like, Ricky Henderson was a leadoff batter and played for, like, 20 years. Like,
Yeah.
He's
there's
got the
no
record
way.
for leading off games with home runs, too.
Yeah, he, like, by a lot.
Dude, yeah. Dude, Oakland A's from like mid 80s to like mid 90s, bro, untouchable, man. They were so
I
good.
think Ricky Henderson and Tim Raines probably have the record for how much cocaine they were carrying on the field, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They were all so roided
I'm pretty
up,
sure
dude,
they had
bro.
it tucked into their cheek
I
the
mean,
whole
there's a
game.
reason
Well, no.
Tim Raines was called
Story-
Rock Raines. You know, it's
The story goes with Tim Raines, he actually would have a vial of cocaine in his back pocket of his pants, which is why he would always slide head first. 'Cause if he slid on his slid on his bottom, he'd break the vial.
that's the reason he was called Rock Raines too. God.
Yeah.
Hockey,
All right,
hockey.
who's the greatest hockey player of all time? Slapshot. You say Gretzky so well,
99.
See,
Gretzky
you know
is
what?
the
You
Michael
can't
Jordan.
compare,
I don't know.
because
Gretzky,
no, hold on. You can't compare the errors because the goalie pad size changed, the size of the players changed, the stick changed. You got to go
You still
error
can.
to error to error. No, you can't.
You could still compare eras. Like, it just because it's different doesn't mean you can't say somebody wouldn't have been better given. You have
But you don't know.
You have discernment
know.
though. No, you don't know. It's an opinion. Like, there's no like.
I think it's either Gretzky, Lemieux, or.
Now, who's the guy that starts
Or
with a B?
But see,
Patrick
then
Waugh.
you got to go
That
the greatest hockey player. You got to go. Okay, offense, defense, goalie. We got three
Claude
positions
Lemieux.
that are totally fucking different.
Who's the guy that
Claude
was on
Lemieux is
the
a fucking pussy, and that
That's
is
why-
not the
that's-
correct answer.
I have his
That's why I
autograph.
think before he blew his knee out, that
You're
Bobby
like-
Orr was the greatest ever.
I say Claude
Or,
Lemieux and Slapshot. Like,
Bobby Orr,
there
great
is no
offense,
right
defense.
answer, but that's definitely not it.
Nope.
Yeah, you can't
I
put
do
a
have his
pussy
autograph,
up,
though.
Mike.
I mean, Bobby Orr, Gordie Howe.
Gordie Howe just because he played through every fucking decade.
Okay, best goalie of all time.
But he played dirty too.
Yeah.
Mark
Gordie Howe hat trick.
I'm gonna go Ken Dryden.
You guys are so wrong. It's Patrick Waugh.
The thing is, Ken Dryden never lost though.
Patrick Waugh just
you know, I lost respect for Waugh when he quit on the Canadians that night when he told you because he got pulled from a game and he fucking cried like a baby and said, "I'd never play again for your team."
Yeah, I don't blame him. Fuck those guys. That was
I
bullshit.
mean, I hate to say my favorites are Cujo and Richter because they both played at Wisconsin in college.
Yeah, Wisconsin. Do they have college hockey teams?
Yep, 6 national championships, man.
Really? That's like a third of what DU has, right?
Fuck you.
Think of the guys that Wisconsin had: Curtis Joseph, Mike Richter, Chris Chelios, Brian Rafalski. It's a pretty damn good
I'm
card.
gonna put a name out there. Brett Hull. Deal with it.
He was
Brett
good,
Hull?
but
He played at Minnesota Duluth too in college.
Is he a rookie?
Brett Hull.
Yeah.
Fred Hull. I mean, he did score 86 goals in one season.
Yeah.
Second most in NHL history. So
There you go.
good
That's
snipe.
my number 2 behind Gretzky.
All right, best tennis player of all time.
That's not even a sport.
Yeah, like you're not even allowed to make noise in the stands, and they have a huge racket to hit the ball with.
The best tennis player is Steffi Graf because the noises she made when she played got me excited.
Oh yeah, and
Wasn't
her
that
in one of
Monica
those little
Seles,
mini
though?
skirt things.
oh my god.
Monica Seles really grunted, man. That
Stiffy Graf.
Arthur Ashe.
Steffi Graf looked good in that tennis skirt. I'm just saying right now.
Yep. That was back in the
Not
day
even
before
close,
chicks were dudes.
Scott Stevens knocked the fuck out of his ass.
All right, so Big Vic's in the stands, and he likes.
what's her face?
anybody on
Jennifer
the deck.
Capriati. There you go.
Yeah, Korea was good, but I don't think he's in the conversation.
No.
Yo, Ducks.
Okay.
Get out of here, dude.
That suit.
They don't-
Best
That
MMA
could
fighter
fucking
of all
walk
time.
around anybody.
Best MMA
even
fighter of all
today.
time? I'll tell you right now.
Dan Severn.
Nope.
Oh Jesus!
Randy
Go! Captain America.
John Jones. There's only
No,
one
no,
answer.
Anderson Silva.
No, John Jones is the only
John
answer.
Jones.
Nope. John
He
Jones
still
is
has
a cheater.
never lost a fucking fight, and he was the youngest champion in UFC history.
John Jones.
Captain
And
America, the oldest champion in
him and Khabib, though. Khabib.
Don't forget about Chuck
I mean,
Liddell.
Khabib's good, but John Jones is.
John Jones is my number one.
Are you talking
Khabib
about
is
what
my
they
number
did for
two.
the sport or like what
That
their
is true,
record is
Jig.
for
He
wins?
could still be.
Because-
I mean, I'd probably say Chuck Liddell, but
Sure,
GSP
Edward,
is
if
up
you
there,
say Ronda Rousey
John
right
Jones
now,
beat
so healthy.
everybody. He beat
Bro,
everybody.
there's no
else.
women. There's no women in this conversation. So, let's get
yeah,
out of here. with that.
Really?
I think Chuck Liddell was the best.
Chuck Liddell, he did more for the sport, dude. Okay, Dan
You
Henderson,
know Chuck Liddell selling shirts?
Vanderlei Silva, like Rampage Jackson, like we're talking legends here, dude.
Those are the
Wait,
people
wait.
that like put it on the
Wait,
mat.
if we're talking like the favorite ones to watch,
Alistair
Vanderlei
Overeem,
Silva
talking about,
is
like, their
obviously
records.
one of the best ones to watch because he didn't give a shit if he got knocked out or knocked you out. He would just go
I mean,
for it.
Tito Ortiz got to pound Jenna Jameson. So
Okay,
think Don
Tito
Price in
Ortiz
the
is a
conversation.
the guy sucks, bro. Tito Ortiz is a piece of shit.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Bonk.
No, bro.
Dude, Tito Ortiz changed the game, bro. He was
Okay.
yeah, but he
tried
got to pound. He got to
he
pound
brought
Jenna
down the
Jameson
pound.
too. So
and I'll tell you, like he
Conor
is
McGregor in the
legitimately a good dude.
Conor
Not
McGregor
a
did
goalie,
more for the sport than MMA.
Like, did you
anybody.
see him? Did you see Tito Ortiz in the Ultimate Fighter?
Yeah, no, dude.
He was a good
go
dude,
back,
man. He
go
cared
back
about
to
those
Pride,
people.
though. Dude, what about like Sakuraba, like the Japanese fighters back then?
Yeah, the guy that got tripped up.
Yeah,
Like,
they were lame.
Yeah, getting close.
Bro, I've been
I mean,
a
you're
fan
pretty close.
since the early 2000s, bro. So I know a thing or two about MMA. It's my number one sport of all, besides like baseball, probably.
Yeah,
So
or
you're talking Dale
girls
Hunter on
volleyball.
Pierre Turgeon.
Or
I'm
girls
talking like
volleyball. Butterbean. Oh, for fuck's sake, Mr. Mom.
Well, I
Butterbean,
mean,
that's the guy's a boxer, first of all, and
yeah, I
he's
mean,
not.
maybe not MMA.
No,
Hey,
okay,
Brian, do you remember that when Dale Hunter laid
the guy
off
had a
Pierre
ferocious
Turgeon?
punch.
dude. Okay,
Yeah.
Shogun, who has to be in the conversation? Dan Henderson, Vanderlei Silva. You got Quentin Rampage Jackson. These are all OGs of the sport, dude.
Donnie
GSP.
Fry, Dan Severn.
Dude, Fedor. I'll put Fedor above John Jones any day of the week, dude.
You're
Fedor,
fucking
Emelianenko,
ridiculous.
bro.
Can't have it.
Tell
No,
me
actually,
what.
that's not a terrible thing. He just wasn't MMA as much, but
Are you kidding me right now, bro? You know,
dude, he was
did you see him
knocking
get
people
dropped
out.
on
He
his head
wasn't
by
just
Kevin Randleman, dude. Kevin Randleman suplexed Fedor on his head.
dude.
and he
What the
stood
fuck
up
with
like nothing.
Matt Hughes? Have you seen what that guy looks like now?
Bro, Matt Hughes got hit by a train, dude.
He got hit by a fucking train.
Like he got hit by a
Oh.
train, dude. Yeah,
That's rough.
but dude, Kevin Randleman dropped Fedor on his head.
Oh,
and
come on.
Okay.
no one would
Okay,
survive
hold
that,
on.
dude.
So you can talk about anybody being dominant, and if dominant is just like Anderson Silva was not John Jones.
How many wins
Forrest
does
Whitaker,
Anderson
man.
Silva have compared to John Jones? More, and that's a fact.
Dude, John Jones is like 24-0, dude.
He's never been beaten, but that doesn't mean he's beaten the best in the world. Anderson Silva has, though. That's the difference, man.
Who did Anderson Silva beat that you're talking
John
about?
Jones has beat.
Everybody.
John Jones beat
John
everybody
Jones
worth
beat
beating.
everybody in his weight
No, that's
class
true.
and a second weight class.
There's
John Jones,
not even a
he won't
debate.
even go up to. Dude, let's
Yeah,
put
there is no
Miocic.
debate here. John
It's not
Jones.
even a debate.
How many
Yeah,
people
it's
in
not.
heavyweight history? Stipe has the record for most wins. Stipe Miocic. He has
I'm
the
just
record
saying,
for most
John
wins in
Jones-
heavyweight history.
John
John
Jones,
Jones
has beat
is-
everybody worth beating.
He did. No, that's a
In
fact.
his-
I know
like-
this. I know this.
John Jones is
Yeah.
27-1.
Dana White, who owns
Oh,
freaking
he did
He
just
won
lose,
the
yeah.
contest because he got disqualified for that one.
Yeah, it was a
Dana
DQ
White
though.
said he's the best he's ever seen, and he runs.
Oh, dude, I'll
you know,
put
he's seen
Anderson Silva
everybody.
above John Jones all day, though.
No way. He was fun
John
to
Jones
watch.
is
He was great.
27-1 because of a
But-
DQ.
Like, yeah, just the DQ.
Yep.
Well, not it wasn't even a DQ. It was like a no contest. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was a no contest because like he hit him like after the buzzer or something like that.
Yeah, John Jones is the best. Best. Then
No,
literally
his record is the best, but
Like-
that's all I'm saying.
Dude, are you kidding me? Like nobody's even come close to beating him.
Oh, that was a bad giveaway.
That's not true,
Oh, yeah.
bro. When he
That was
fought, what's his name?
Crap.
That tall guy. That guy, he won the decision, but they gave it to John Jones. That was a fix, bro.
No, God, no.
There you go, Brian.
It was-
That's
Goal!
No,
Wow.
John he's
No, dude, he's
no.
legitimate. John Jones.
I even
is
put Khabib.
legitimately,
I mean,
like,
Khabib over freaking Anderson.
That's it.
Khabib is a monster. Nobody's came
Uh-oh.
close to even
what-
like
okay, no,
close to
GSP's
beating
record.
him.
That's not good.
Khabib is
GSP
undefeated.
Fuck.
Khabib was that good that he can like
Khabib is-
retire. Like
I
freaking
think that's
early.
pretty much game right there.
Yeah, they've been the dominant.
Fucking Argentina.
Oh, Argentina. What happened?
Oh,
See, over here talking about.
Yeah, I just saw that on my feed right now. So
Yep, that's it.
Bad turnover. Got behind
I
the
think
defense.
I
put it
think
in the
that's
net.
game right there.
Go.
yeah, you think? We're 111 minutes in, and it was the first goal.
Yeah, but I mean, look at where England scored in the 91st minute the other day. So
I'm just saying, like Colombia's
Good time, yeah.
coming to an end.
Damn.
Oh shit!
Bad
Look at
turnover.
that shit. Oh, are we talking about one mocast? Are we talking about soccer? What's the real sport?
We talking about real
That is
sports.
definitely not
People-
soccer because 3-year-olds play it.
All right,
People actually
I have
getting
a,
kicked in the head. Can we talk about that?
I have a test to see if Shredword is just full of shit.
Bring it on, Mike.
All right. Well, I need
Best
to go to bed.
receiver of all time. GOAT receiver.
That would be Jerry Rice.
Okay, if you said anything else,
Really?
It depends on what
I would know you're
activity you're talking
trolling.
about.
That's a debate, though. I
Jerry
think.
Rice. No, it's
Oh
not.
my
Jerry
God,
Rice.
there is no debate there.
Jerry Rice.
Debate against
There's
who?
no debate.
I would say the only person that can really, like, if he continued to
Mike,
play.
you got my back, Mike. Come on.
You talking about
Like,
Megatron?
no, like,
Talking about him
in
all
all
time.
honesty, my son just asked me the same question, and I said Jerry Rice. Then
Jerry Rice.
my number 2
Even correct.
freaking Megatron. But if Megatron not even stayed healthy, if he didn't retire early, I think he could have been like something silly.
They're
And
still
he wasn't
playing.
even on a team that had.
Yeah,
what?
but
You said
no,
way?
but you have to look at what Jerry Rice did in the era he did it in. Like
Yeah, he had a
Jerry
great
Rice,
he had a great quarterback.
no, but he did it
two
in an
really good
era.
quarterbacks. Now.
He did it in
and
an
Joe
era.
Montana.
He did it in an era of running,
Yeah.
But that,
right?
Whoa.
I mean, he had both Montana and
offense for
Steve
around
Young.
20
probably.
years.
Megatron is a better receiver than Rice. Just Rice had a really, really good
Ernie
quarterback.
McCracken,
No,
the
it
greatest
was
bowler of all
dude,
time.
Rice had to watch out for getting his head taken off across the field. He had to. The cornerbacks could get their hands all over him way more than they could with Megatron. Now I'll give you, Megatron was a freak athlete, and it may not have mattered, but it was a different rule set when Rice did what he
it
did
was.
because receivers did not have free running room like they have now.
It changed.
Wait, Mike, you can't call different error when I fucking called different error in hockey.
Yeah, I know.
No,
Like,
I'm
pads
still
and
calling him
clutching
a better
grass.
athlete. I'm not saying you can't make a decision who is better.
I think
Rice
Go,
did it
Jar.
when everything was
Columbia.
harder.
But
I
the
think
thing is with
overall-
Megatron, though, he did the same thing that Barry did. He just got sick of Detroit.
Yeah, Megatron was, I think, in all honesty, a better receiver. Granted, he hasn't put better stats up.
I would say he was a more freak athlete,
No, he was a better receiver.
but not better receiver. Like there's a difference between the free.
He
No,
was a better
dude.
receiver than Rice.
No.
Dude,
He was.
Rice has
Just
had
numbers,
more
dude.
touchdowns in a
20
season than
yards,
Megatron.
No,
Come
but
on.
that doesn't classify a better receiver. Like,
What makes him a better receiver then?
right? He was bigger, stronger, can run faster, and can
Okay,
jump.
so
and
he was a
catch
freaker
better.
He's a better
athlete.
athlete. You're not calling him a better receiver.
No, he can
Yeah.
run faster,
Oh,
catch
You're
better
talking
in every
about physical
aspect.
No, he didn't have the
Play.
hands that Rice had. Rice had the
Yeah,
best
Rice
hands.
had
in
the
the
best
league.
hands.
So
Yeah.
if
Over
we're
Calvin,
throwing
really?
if we're throwing that out there, why can't we throw Randy Moss out there now and
Yeah,
then?
Randy Moss. Too.
No, well,
Randy
yeah,
Moss was a freak of nature
Randy was
too.
great.
Yeah,
too.
I would say Randy Moss and Megatron
Randy was, like,
were
top
very
5 for me.
similar, very
Yeah.
similar receivers.
Yeah.
No.
I just think like Jerry Rice is my favorite ever. I think he's the best, but I just think that like right now you put Brady as the best, right? But I think Mahomes is a better quarterback on every aspect than him. It's the same what I'm saying with
I think Mahomes
Calvin
is a better
over-
quarterback than Brady just because of his athleticism, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, right? Like
Yeah.
I think Calvin is a better receiver.
Yeah,
on
Jerry
those
Rice was
aspects, but
freakishly
Jerry
fast,
put
though.
up,
No.
Jerry put up like crazy numbers.
Jerry Rice had that gear that nobody else in that era had.
I mean, just look what Moss did with Tom Brady.
Dude, but like, if freaking Steve Young
He
and
lost
Joe
in the
Montana
Super
was
Bowl?
throwing to freaking Calvin Johnson, do you not think he would have put up better stats than freaking Jerry?
Yeah.
Dude, he had freaking Matthew Stafford. He was no,
No,
freaking lame
that-
duck.
That's not freaking Jerry. I mean, that's not freaking
Dude,
Steve Young and
dude,
Montana.
Matthew Stafford had more average yards than freaking.
Because they couldn't run the ball. He had to throw it.
Dude, it's because of the era.
No, like it is and it isn't. But you put Calvin.
You
on
put
San
Rice.
Fran,
You put Rice on that Detroit team that Megatron was on, and he had just as many yards, if not more.
yeah, but I'm saying if you put Calvin on San Fran, it would have been the same thing.
He would not have had the same.
Why are you crazy?
Yep, I'm 100%. I get because it's ability to run route.
I got your back.
It's there's so much more in the thinking side that Rice had that Megatron didn't.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but they didn't.
Yeah, this game's
like
not
Megatron and Randy Moss were good 50-50 guys. You know, like just throw it up and they're gonna catch it. You know, like,
no.
yeah, route running. Rice just would smoke.
Route running, yes. Jerry Rice was a better route runner for sure.
Hey.
Cheech is like, oh, what did I join? It's freaking sports
I
talk.
was just going to come in and say,
Cheech.
I was going to say,
you done fucked up, Ron.
Who's the greatest receiver of all NFL history? Cheech, go.
I'm about to go Florida on that ass.
Like I said, I would say Jerry Rice, but freaking
Jerry Rice. That's the only answer.
I'll give you the honorable mention.
No,
Megatron.
it's Jerry Rice.
No, I think all time in terms of stats, and we're factoring everything.
Number 80.
Jerry Rice.
It was just a golden era, and it wasn't just Jerry Rice and who
I just
he
think
had
Calvin
throwing
was a
to
better
him. You know,
receiver.
He had Steve Young and he had Joe Montana, dude.
It's a team.
Hey,
like,
Josh, that's where you fucked up
Montana
because Saul has no
and-
idea about bourbon. Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
all I know is he had Montana and he had Young, but he also got all of those statistics. What is that?
The average drinker. You might have heard of it.
Oh, Dara.
Yeah. There you go.
See, Brian, you see my
He
comment?
also did that in those stats in an era when it was built around running the football.
That's nothing, though.
Dude, I'm
When
telling
it's
you,
built around running, it's easy to throw, man.
How about there's no
Marino
best
so-
of any one thing? I mean, there's, you know,
Like that's what makes Marino
Sliding
so
scale.
shocking is the stats he put up in an era when nobody was putting up stats like that.
yeah. How many Super Bowl rings does he have?
0.
None. I'm not saying he's the
I mean,
GOAT.
come
I'm just
on,
saying,
And that's
like,
the thing.
what
He was still,
goated, though. He is
he was
great.
he's probably still top 5,
One of the
right?
greats.
Without a ring, which is crazy.
Like Charles Barkley.
He's
What,
number,
Tom
he's
Brady?
number
Five
one
without a ring. You think Marino is top 5? Maybe as a
Number
passer.
one.
I'm trying to think, right? You got Brady, you got Montana. Do you put Young there? Maybe.
I would put Young
as well.
Brady,
Hell
Montana,
no.
Young, 3, right?
I would put Manning and Breeze.
Terry
Manning
Bradshaw.
and Breeze. Yeah,
I'll put Elway up there.
I
Oh
take
God,
Roger
I'm leaving.
Staubach.
Fuck that.
I take Marino over Elway. As much as I love the Broncos as a kid,
Elway has 2 Super Bowl rings. He knew how to win. Marino
I get
didn't.
it, but
And Elway didn't have the receivers that Marino had.
Marino was a better quarterback than Elway. Come on,
No, he was a better thrower.
he was a better quarterback.
That's what it,
No, he was a better passer.
Elway,
He wasn't a
Elway
better
just
quarterback.
was a better runner.
Yeah.
Elway was
No,
a better
Elway
runner.
was a better winner. Elway was a better leader. Elway was a
He
better,
was a better runner.
everything.
You can't classify wins just solely on a quarterback.
Dude, he carried the Broncos to their first 4 Super Bowl losses.
Dude, the Broncos were stacked. Are you
This is
serious?
Oh, dude, when Elway lost those Super Bowls, that was always the criticism: is they're expecting Elway to carry the whole team.
Dude,
Laces
only
out.
in your
team
world,
was-
Mike, does that exist.
Finkel
Their
and Einhorn.
team.
100%. That is what everybody
God.
said. It wasn't until Elway had a running game that he won the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, Mike.
I mean, he got to the Super Bowl because Ernest Biner fumbled at the freaking goal line.
It's because Cleveland sucked every year. They were dog shit when it came to playing the Denver Broncos in the
You said
conference.
sucked in
The
past
Broncos
tense.
had a stacked.
Dude, the
team in
Broncos
the 90s.
never had a stacked. It was always Elway.
Okay, so Elway, Terrell Davis, Ed
That was
McCaffrey.
after. No, I'm talking about those
This
ones.
is
those first
95.
ones.
They won in 95.
No, they won in
That was
98
Brad
and
Bright.
99.
98. Okay, 98. They still have the same
Ray
players.
Finkel.
The laces
player.
out, Dan.
Dude, they didn't
Einhorn.
win until they had Terrell Davis.
Didn't they have Ed McCaffrey?
They did not have Ed McCaffrey until they won.
They won
They had,
with Ed McCaffrey.
they had the 3 amigos when they lost.
They won with Rod Smith. They won with Ed McCaffrey. They won
Yeah,
with
they
Terrell
won
Davis.
with Ed
They won with
McCaffrey, Rod Smith, and Terrell Davis. They got to the he lost 3 Super Bowls before we won those 2.
yeah, but
He's
that
been
doesn't
to,
mean
he
that his
went to
team was
5 or
bad.
6 Super Bowls.
The freaking Elway got destroyed in every single Super Bowl he went to.
Yeah,
Freaking
because he was
Brady
the
lost to
only
the
player
Giants
on the
twice.
fucking
Were the
team.
Giants a better team? No way.
Till he beat the fucking Packers at the end. God damn it! But
And nobody's bringing up Big Ben. Nobody likes Big Ben.
No.
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 All right.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, Cheech? What are you having?
I'm drinking a Buzzard Roost Toasted
nice.
Kentucky bourbon.
I don't have that.
It says Kentucky?
I think. Hold on. Maybe. No, just straight bourbon whiskey.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Where did this source this from?
I think it's
That's
Yeah.
MVP.
This is their own?
Yeah,
or-
Brian, 80s hockey
Oh,
is
yeah,
not
this is an
the same.
MVP for sure. It's pretty good. I haven't had
I'm
it in
going
a
to
while.
have a little Casey Jones.
Casey. Oh, that's the rum that I got. Wait, that's not the rum I got.
No, this is
I got
not
a
rum.
Casey 1 or something like that.
Still working
This I
on the
got
bottom
from-
shelf
I
that
got
I
this
bought
from Tim
yesterday.
Evans.
So.
I got this bottle from Tim Evans.
Oh, excuse me.
I should have bought a couple more at $22 a bottle yesterday. But
Yeah, you should. I'll PayPal you, buddy. Give me like 6 of those.
Wait, so do they have to pay, Donald, do they have to pay both 15-minute add-ons?
Yes.
They have to play both halves. Yeah, it's almost.
But this is the second half already, right?
Yeah, you got hit dead in the face. Ay.
Yeah, Cheech, it was 22 for the 114. It was 16 for the bonded.
I think it's over now. So you got 10-minute halves at Copa. I think they're reviewing a potential penalty right now.
Yeah, I thought it was 215s, but maybe I might be wrong.
Yeah. What the hell is going on right now?
Cheech, One Mo Cast wants to know if you're going to the Junkies this year. Did you already answer that?
I'm typing an answer to him right now, but I can just
gotcha.
answer it now. Fuck it. Save some time. I'm about 50-50 on that. I'll know more next week. It's going to be like a last-minute decision for me. So
I'm kind of the same way here.
I finished up my physical therapy on Friday, like the official physical therapy on my hands. As much as I could afford.
Yeah.
So everybody come to Jason's event so I can meet you there.
I'm planning on being at Jason's event. But you've already met me, Darrell.
I
You
know.
want to meet me
I
again.
know an unofficial therapy for your hand.
Yeah, bring cookies. Of course, there'll be cookies. Jen made cookie dough today for some shipments going out tomorrow.
I'll send some money. Let me know.
It's just a long line. You have to circle back,
That was a very, very pleasant surprise. Look at Messi. Oh, look at him. Happy.
Yeah, I
He
don't.
should be.
I don't think this is going to be his last tournament.
He's the GOAT, man. Come on.
I mean, is he going to last to another World Cup, though?
He might.
World Cup's only, 2 years, though, right?
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years is a long time when you're 37, Darrell.
I mean, I just thought when he finally won the World Cup that that was it for him.
Yeah, well, look at Ronaldo. He's 39.
Yeah.
And he could conceivably be in the next Portugal squad. So
Yeah, I think he continues to play a bit.
Paychecks get bigger.
And what was this contract with Miami, though? Wasn't it
I
like
think-
it was a few years, right?
yeah, I think it was a 4-year deal.
Yeah, I was
so
just
he's not
thinking
gonna,
international play, though.
Yeah, I
no,
think
dude,
he'll
if
be
he's-
back.
If he's playing like on a 4-year contract with freaking Miami, he's not gonna like not play in the freaking international thing.
You
know
gotta
what I mean?
love the
That's for his
fact
home
that
country.
that
Like
Colombia's win streak too.
But he's getting a lot of the MLS money from Apple TV, though, too.
he's just getting paid regardless.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game, Phil.
I mean,
Dude, I
those-
was watching a Netflix show called Golden Lake Auctions, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like a upgraded like Pawn Stars, and they had like a game on
Pawn
jersey.
Stars. Okay, Pawn Stars.
Pawn shop. But yeah, with the game one jersey of Messi at like one of his first games in freaking the MLS or some shit like that. And like the guy that was offering it for sale was trying to get, I don't know, like $500,000 or something like that.
I thought it was like 300,000. It was a lot.
It was crazy money if you watched it. But yeah, he ended up getting really, really close to that dollar amount, man. Like I'm like, what the heck?
Crazy.
I know Donald would hate this, but I just remember when Gerard came over to LA, but
Hundreds of thousands for a jersey.
Yeah,
Like one
he
guy
was
had
a
a
good
Michael
player.
Jordan like game used 85 jersey.
I just kind of grew up a Liverpool fan, but that's just me. So
Some of the stuff he's saying.
It's okay to be wrong.
Yeah.
I know.
John's an
be wrong.
antagonist.
I try to be.
You do a good job.
Yeah, it's okay for John to be
Is
wrong.
he still crying over here?
Thanks, Shoots.
I don't know what they're going to do without Jurgen Klopp this season.
That's I'm surprised. Yeah, that.
It's not TVO.
Now he's rumored.
Use,
He's rumored to be the coach of the
Samsung
U.S.
remote?
men's team now.
I mean, it'd be an improvement for what they have right now. So
Oh yeah.
John, I feel like I had to ask you about any sport in existence ever, and you like know all the key players.
No, no, I'm not that kind of guy.
I know, but it feels that way sometimes. Like, man, how does he even know about that too?
I like sports. That's all.
You watch the Ocho a lot?
No, I don't.
That's more Shredman's thing. That's more.
I don't, dude, I don't even have
real
sports.
ESPN 8, the Ocho.
I have no cable TV whatsoever, man. I got
Neither.
Netflix and
I just
HBO.
I watch YouTube a lot, probably too much.
I watch YouTube and HBO and like Netflix. That's about it.
I watch YouTube and DirecTV.
Don't take it.
The what?
And you porn, Shred, don't take it.
No. X videos. Come on, bro.
Oh.
I was more X hamster, but it's.
I don't like animals involved. I want to keep that out.
Yeah, soccer is still one of my favorite sports.
Yeah, I love soccer. I
Does
just
it
grew up
pain
playing
you to
it.
call it soccer, Donald? Do you want to call it football?
I do call it.
See, that's where Donald and John go down in my look.
Well,
That's the thing.
He's hanging out with a bunch of gringos.
If you watch that Europa tournament, how can you not there was so much tension in those matches.
That and I mean the Champions League can be some of the best soccer you'll ever see every year. Like when all the big European clubs are playing.
Joe,
unfortunately, England just played not to lose. Unfortunately, but
no, they didn't actually. They went forward.
A little bit of mint to it.
The problem,
the tingle's there. It's not really minty, but the tingle's there.
Yeah. Spain were just
all right. Hey, I'm gonna shut the live stream down. Anybody that wants to jump in, the link will be live, so you guys can come hop in, either being back or we have lots of room if people want to jump in and hang out after. But thanks to everybody. Again, I will not be live next Sunday, maybe Saturday earlier in the evening, not Sunday. And make sure you tune in for Whiskey Mountains and support her Alzheimer's stream.
Is she at the same time or is she going early?
She's going at 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Oh, the time zone.
So 7 my time. Okay.
Yep. So 8 o'clock Eastern, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. So be here next week for Whiskey Mountains, and then we will see you guys in a couple of weeks on Sunday here at Livewire. Cheers.
Cheers.